Здесь это про секунды. А, пошло. Hello, Hippocat.
Hello, Antroid. Me.
So, if you remember from yesterday, what did you think about this big, huge twist? Oh boy, I'm dropping frames by the way.
I didn't understand what happened because I wasn't really paying attention too much. Did you like get switched with the ghost somehow?
Kind of. It wasn't really explained or really demonstrated that well, but you know, during the fight, the ghost mimicked Mario, doing that little purple shadow thing form. And then when we won, Mario is looking like this, which as you can see, maybe Mario is looking slightly different from normal. Never mind the fact that I was wearing the Wario emblem thing, so I had different colors, but still. And so this Mario lives with Gumbella, and now we control this guy. So somehow during like the results screen or some point there, also hello Yoshibanjo, got switched indeed. I'm kind of dying, looks like. Yep. And also now I have no partners because they all left with fake Mario. And so this chapter is not as short as it might have appeared when I just fought the boss. It's a normal full-length chapter, though. Remember that whole trail between the town and the steeple here. The chapter includes now just going back and forth along that trail, which is not that bad. I thought there would be more enemies there than there really were. Yeah, I don't think there is anything left. I did want to maybe flurry blow on the windows, but I don't have flurry now. They've been everywhere else. So let's just go back to town, I guess. Or immediately get accosted with a cutscene. Yes, this time we'll make that Mario... Take that Mario and get his map. Ah yes, before this chapter, Grodos did ask, well, not ask, more like demand that these hurry up and deal with taking the map. And Beldem here said that they have a super weapon that will take Mario down real quick. With a super bomb here, there's no way we can fail. No, not likely. Go. Vivian, hand me that glorious super bomb. Huh? Vivian, don't you dare. Does that ha mean what I think it does? I never had it. You were holding it just 2 seconds ago. You said it was too important to trust me with. Oh, you terrible liar. Stop making up stories to cover for yourself. If I don't have it, then obviously you must have it. And obviously you lost it. Or are you trying to imply that I lost it, you little lollygagging worm? No, of course not, Beldem. Well, we can't do much without it now, can we? Oh, you're such an idiot. Very well, I'm sure you must have dropped it around here somewhere. So why don't you look for it while Marilyn and I go take a well-earned siesta? And if you don't find it, well, you know what will happen, don't you? I get punished. That's right, you little twit. So get cracking. Come, Marilyn, let's leave this useless little fool to her chair. Too much Minecraft prevents me from speaking properly. Go-huh? And that had nothing to do with us. Because we're still here. Did I? Yeah, I did use the hard block. Because I'm no longer hunched over in peril. Oof. Okay, I'd rather not fight anyone without my party, though. Oh, that's not the hole. That's the wrong hole.
That's what she said.
Exactly. I was hoping you'd notice my brilliant humor there. Set it up. Just right. Ah, well, okay. I can fight some flowers, I guess. By fight some flowers, I mean fuck them all. I can't believe I did that. That last freaking tier is way too hard. Okay, that works out for me. When the bar is going that fast and the thing is, the button presses are that quick, I'm just pressing the button blindly with a slight rhythm. Okay. Without a spin, it's kind of harder to... Oh! Now there's a sparkling, not quite vampire enemy that you were asking for so much. Can't really kill them, of course. Especially alone. This game I'm not quite as confident about my OP, do a lot of damage kind of moves. So I wouldn't know how to tackle that. So honestly, in this situation, I mean, I can probably take care of them. I don't have the tools to kill either of them in one turn, unfortunately. Let's see how far we can get this. Actually, wait. That one is... Ah, no, it just runs away. Okay, that works out for me. They all run away, okay. I still get one PT start point. And no money. Oh well. I was thinking the Crazy Daisy, the sparkling one, actually does like a shit ton of damage, but didn't really feel like attacking, apparently. And also, everyone complains about backtracking this part, but you know what? With these aesthetics, I can backtrack 5 times as much as they ask and still be happy about it. Also, it's really, really short because here I am already, oh, on the last screen before that little shack and the entrance to town and everything. Hey, what's up, Slick? Been waiting for you. He's just waiting in the sky. Oh yeah, you're Mario, right? What a great name. I really dig this body too. Man, can I jump now. And hey, you're so popular around here, I get mobbed. I just love being you. Yeah, it's so cool, I don't think I ever want to stop. So you figured it out by now, right, Slick? Your body and name belong to me now. See, I've got the power to change my shape into anyone I want. It comes in handy. But to really be someone, I need to take their name and body too. Which means you turn into a shadow and can't use your name. Tough break, Slick. That's not enough either. I aim to erase you for good. I guess it'd be unsporting to ruin your without a challenge, so I'll give you one chance. If you guess my real name, then I'll give you back your name and body. What do you say, Slick? This'll be fun, right? Now guess, what's my name? Hit me with your best shot. Hippocat, what do you think is his name?
Well, first of all, I gotta ask, if you do know his actual name, can you like say it here and win immediately?
There is a letter missing. We cannot actually say his full name because, spoiler, there's a letter P in it.
Oh.
The small P. And
So I cannot really say that he's penis. Oh, you
Well-
can say that he's penis with capital P.
yeah. Wrong among the little nobody. Who named their kid that? Prepare for doom, Slick. Yuck, yuck, yuck. And don't even think about running from battle here. No running! I don't think we can do damage. Or, I don't know. Let's try to do damage. Yeah, I cannot do damage. Though apparently neither can he. Which is weird, because I didn't even guard. Oh well. Hopefully I don't lose much money. Okay, no, it was scripted. Oh, that's no fun. Hello, Money Spider. Yes, they don't. They don't have any sort of sensor type thing. I don't know if you can submit, like, as a save name, which permanently stays, because name you try to call him, it never stays anywhere. You just kind of, it's the name. But anything can permanently name, who knows, maybe there is some sort of sensory there. But not that I know about. So, you remember, there was the issue with the husband being lost of the shop owner. Who lost the key in the woods there, and then apparently came back and was saying loink loink. Now that everyone's back from being pigs, we'll find out it was in fact this fucker. Monsieur, when I awoke, I was here, in this shop. I swear it. I do not lie. Please, say something. Madame, I meant you. No harm. I promise. Believe me. No, not true. Monsieur, okay, I guess that's a loop. Now speak. Lester said, you can't. Why were you in here while I was gone? Answer me. Perhaps I don't want to know. No, I do. Tell me. Be honest. It's my shop. She's my wife. I don't wanna have to use a ninja punch to blast you out of here. Now speak. Okay. Huh? I don't understand this madness. No, no. I just do not get it. I remember coming here by that pipe, but it all gets fuzzy after that, and now I do not know why I'm here. Now that it is a problem, this little filly, is fetching, huh? I collect the goods and she sells them. Simple. A good shop, like a good marriage, is dependent on teamwork, my friend. So show your support and buy something. Oh, this is awkward. I guess that pig wasn't my husband at all. This guy is younger and cuter than my husband, actually. What a strapping fellow. Perhaps it's time I traded in for a new husband. Oh, I'm only fooling. Greetings. Welcome to the Twilight Shop. What you need? Didn't I have anything to sell? Actually, I think I just threw away everything I wanted to sell. Well, fuck it. I'm gonna sell the jamming jelly. Didn't I have a ultra shroom as well? Yes. I'd rather have money than life. Life shroom I'll keep. Fresh juice is too cheap. Okay. Stop talking in rhyme and just get out of here. Well, Money Spider, that's almost in the internet. No one... Well, I mean, there are... If you call yourself some really offensive, they will ban you and censor you in some places, or in all places, in most places. But still, it's kind of weird how you can choose any sort of word combination or just fake word or anything as your name, and people call you that, like, people refer to you by that name. Which I guess I've been too used to as Antroid, because when I chose for a different little company of people, I chose a different name. When I went used like for Discord and whatnot, I chose a different name there. And several people from there have been calling me by this different name, which I was not used to. And that was so weird to me, like, holy shit. I just made up a name and they are calling me like that's my actual name. It's crazy, man. Also, this guy wants to be a crow, because he would fly. No one ever heard of a flying pig, that's true. Hey, these have gotten cursed. Hey, we're traveling since a tree. Yeah, I think we were pigs until a moment ago. No way, we're not pigs. But if we were, we'd be such cute ones, huh? Well, it looked literally no different from any other. Oh well, let's go check out how the search for the Super Bomb going. Sniff, sniff, sniff. What'll I do? What'll I do? Poor me. Hey baby, you're purple, I'm purple. Let's talk. Sniff, I'm looking for something very important. If I don't find it, my sister's going to punish me again. But it's just not here. I think it's like... Yep. Leftmost. It's a grenade! Won't Vivian be punished if she doesn't find this? Yeah, I found your grenade. What? You found it? Oh, thank you so much. Thank goodness, at least I won't get punished now. Oh no, it's broken. Must have broken when my sister dropped it. What'll I do? What'll I do? I guess I was just meant to be punished for life. Shall we just try to calm her down or try to fix the grenade that was meant to kill us? What is the smarter choice here? How do you think?
Well, of course, we have to fix the grenade that's gonna kill us.
Sure, let's try. Oh, don't even bother trying, it's really busted. There's a skull on it, of course it's dead. What'll I do now, huh? My sisters will be back any minute now. But I do appreciate your offer, thank you.
I'm just secretly hoping we can murder Beldam and then like marry Vivian and live happily ever after.
Well, you'll have to wait until the ending. Also, your head is shaking kind of weirdly. Maybe that's just a resolution. Hey, wait just a second. What's your name anyway? Won't you tell me? What? I can't hear you. Your name was stolen, I see. Well, I guess that happens from time to time. Wait, no it doesn't. Your name was stolen. That's absolutely crazy. Now we're bonding over my shared life experience. Gee whiz, you have way worse problems than I do. And you were worried about me that whole time. That's so kind. Alright, that's it. I'm going to help you get back your name and their body, and I'm your friends. Nuh-uh. Hey, that's okay, don't worry about my problems. I'm not sure I really want to stay with my sister anymore anyway. And I feel like I need to repay your earlier kindness, it's the right thing to do. So, here we go. Vivian has joined your party. Hell yes. Vivian's abilities. She does the whole Lady Bow thing, only slightly differently. Which means I can immediately go to the sewers to check the spike room, but not now. For some reason she just punches people with fire as well. I guess I need to find out that ghost's real name first, huh? That'll be a start. Now, how are we going to get that kind of information? Oh yeah, I have sort of an idea. Birds pretend to be innocent when with people around. But they're actually really well informed from all that flying and eavesdropping. With my power, you can listen in on their conversations without them knowing. So, in addition to villagers, let's also try to get some info from the local birds. That's the least I could do for you with my powers.
Yeah, you know when pigeons just land on your window for no reason? They're
Listening
just
and...
trying to find out what kind of fucked up porn you like.
Exactly.
Fucking eavesdroppers.
That's why there are people who just eat them. Because that's the best way to get rid of information leaks. Eat everyone who has it. So I was chatting with Roadbeak in Mushroom Town on Instant Messenger yesterday, and he said he'd just gone fiber optic on his whole network. You believe that? Rad, I bet he's downloading 100 mech apps with no problems on those fat pipes. He's probably surfing that Feather Club for crowds site at the speed of light now. Yeah, it just blows me away, all this information age hype you hear about. And yet, it's all games and featherless sites that are driving the technology. Yeah, but I think tech bus survivors can thrive if they get viable business models. Well, that's useless to us. I've been really depressed lately, thinking about the depletion of fossil fuels. Yeah, tell me about it. We've got to come up with a renewable energy source before that happens. Like wind or hydroelectric. I think solar energy probably has the greatest potential. What? That's all of the crows on this screen, I guess. I have to ask though, Kippacat, do you know the thing that I'm still to this day not sure if it's true or not, but the whole thing about Vivian in the original Japanese version of this game?
What?
Apparently, many people attest, and I think it's just widespread knowledge that just like Birdo in the original Japanese name, she's actually a guy who just dresses like a girl.
That just makes it better.
Cool. And also, I've heard alternate versions that apparently she is meant to be a girl, but her sisters refer to her as a guy for like in insult purposes, but that's why I'm just not 100% sure. But yeah, could be a trap. Just, you know, a factor. I feel like you should know. That kind of defeats the purpose of being a trap, but whatever. Alas, this twisted world is too full of pain and contradiction, too full of broken dreams. Perhaps I was only given wings so that I could flee the terror of mundanity. I knew crows were the smartest birds. Well, maybe, I don't know. Are parrots smart or Do they just have the crazy ability to mimic words? Hey, Mold! Listen to this. Ronnie, my oldest, is taking his SATs this year. Oh, is little Ronnie at that age already? Well, bless my feathers, Flo. Old Bird Society. So that Mario guy meeting with the mayor, he's actually the bad guy, right? Oh, I gotta go. Bear in on that, huh? And nobody even knows. Humans are so dumb it makes me want to peck their noses. The only soul that knows the bad guy's name is locked under creepy steeple, I hear. Because, you know, if no one knows your name, then you can use unstoppable magic. But if someone says your real name to you, then your magic will stop working. So, I wonder how all this is going to end up then. Did you hear that? Research on the creepy steeple, maybe you can find out that guy's real name. Let's go to creepy steeple. I absolutely have no memory of what could there be in creepy steeple that I can access now with Vivian's help that I couldn't before. But sure, though I'm gonna go look into the mayor's house first. I think it was this one actually. Gonzalez, what's up with you lately? You're kind of freaking me out. I mean, I'm all for acting like a complete loon, but it's not exactly in our character. Mario, you seem kind of different. I mean, you're sort of like the life of the party now, so I guess that's cool. Oh, thank you, thank you. We owe you so much, Mario. Please take this as a token of our thanks. Eat up. Boy, Mario, you sure got chatty all of a sudden. I mean, you, like, never talk. Oh, well, I guess it's not too totally weird or anything. How can I get to Flurry? Okay. My, Mario, you're rather dramatical of late, aren't you? To be honest, dear, I rather enjoyed your quiet dignity and strength of character. I guess they just don't really acknowledge my existence at all and talking to Mario instead. Hey, ha, ho, he, wah, look at me, it's a me, Mario. Wah. Fair enough. There. I also really like the music in this chapter, like the whole... There's separate tracks in town, on the trail, in the steeple, and the Duplis fight. Okay, this guy is gonna ambush us here every time. Wouldn't it be cooler if we just had to confront him in the mayor's house or something? That's one solid name and body, he looks sort of familiar to me. Alright, kinda chatter, here's the deal, you get your chance, then I stomp you. If you guess my real name, then you get her body and name back. Fire away, no name! I guess we need to make another guess here.
Just type in fucker. What did you wanna write starting with D?
Something about dick or dickhead, probably. I was gonna see where it took me. Same. Now we go back to the creepy steeple. He must have been hiding in there in ambush waiting for you to show up. Well, forget him, let's go get her name back. I guess now I can sort of fight them, but I don't really want to anymore. Ugh. They still give me respectable star points, but... eh. For some reason this steep-ass cliffside at the edge of a forest just reminds me of Diablo 2, some of the first acts areas, where it's like, hey, now there's cliffsides instead of the fence. Actually, that's kind of pointless. Alright, we can probably do this kind of shit now. Avoid all the fights. But, you know, didn't really pick the best place for it. Fuck off me, fucker. Walk to the right now. Hey. Running away from flowers. That's what we've been reduced to. You know what? Fuck 'em. Can't believe that actually worked. Punch the shit out of the X note. Hyper cleft, okay. Press button that appears on screen. Okay, this might be challenging for me. Did not have any idea what that button was actually on my controller. I think her flame fisting bypasses defense or some part. I don't know. I've seen a lot of people just use that exclusively in a lot of fights, but that whole press button that appears on screen when the buttons are completely wrong on my controller there, compared to how I remember them being on Nintendo controllers, that's gonna be an interesting thing to do. Hopefully I can just avoid having to do that, get by with different party members. Which is unfortunate because Vivian rocks, but yeah. Let's try here again. I don't remember what was here. There was this situation which I don't have any way to deal with still. And there was a locked gate, I think. Let's practice. Okay, the X is the only button that is actually in the same place as usual. Also her little blush on the cheek. I remember in the beginning I thought it was an eye, like one of the two eyes they could see. That makes it look slightly creepy. But it's just a blush, as far as I'm aware. Oh shit, that's right. All of them were in this room. I should have tried the punch to see if it would bypass armor, but oh well. Okay, I have time to figure out instead of just reacting to think, yeah, okay, that's that button now. Let's see. No, it does not bypass armor at all. Well, good to know then. I wonder why it's popular to use. Handy. Let's appeal with her and use another Quake. Yeah, there is that locked gate in the background, even on the stage here. You know what? We can do a little bit of this here again. Yeah. 4 though. 4 unupgraded. And I can upgrade her immediately because I already have almost 6. Oh, right. Almost 6 shine sprites. Oh, here's the fuck ton of them. Well, you know what? I might as well take them out one by one. Oh, interesting. I pressed the wrong button first. And it didn't react immediately. Hello, friend neighbor Joe. Crew is kind of pushing it. Okay, I think at this point I can afford to just jump on him. Oh! We've got ice thingies. Interesting. I think that resulted in pretty much me, one of my guys, I think it was Vivian that got an extra HP out of that. And saved me from being attacked by the buzzer beetle, so it works out. Another whole bunch of star points. This is a very profitable basement. Oh, that whole shit vanishes while this animation is going on. No! I ain't dealing with your shit. Yeah. I just wish you could see the bar under the buttons somehow. Like if they were half translucent or just didn't take up the entire height of the bar. Because that is messing me up, not knowing when it comes out of them. Money, 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 come on. Oh, fuck it. This here I can just do normal. That guy's probably gonna use the rock. Oof. That's harsh. Okay, I'd rather restore some of my stuff, so I'm gonna do a little bit of sweet treating. Actually, I cannot do any sweet treating because Mario has to be the one to keep flipping the Humpty Dumpty guy. Well, Joe, it's a long story. We caught up to the guy in the steeple. And he was a duplicate ghost. Kinda like the creatures in the first wave of Mario. What? No. Appeal. And, oh, someone's going to throw a sleepy ship at me. You know what? I can just wait a little bit just to get some of my health back via happy hearts and whatnot. So, when we nearly killed him, he copied Mario's form, like duplicate ghosts do. And after the fight, we still finished him. He looked like this, he became this purple silhouette Mario. But after the fight, he managed to switch places with us, so now he's running about being Mario, and I'm stuck looking like he after mimicking me, and I'm trying to get my name and body back. And I have enlisted one of the Shadow Sirens, because she doesn't actually know that I'm Mario right now. Okay. That was enough appealing. Let's just kill this guy. It would be cool if I got the chance to do the bingo. Well, I don't know if it's a conspiracy theory, it's just the guy had magical abilities of, you know, taking people's appearance. Okay, no, I still can't really do anything here. Oh, no, wait! I did not realize we could push this, but now I realize how Vivian helps here. So he has the ability to take people's shape, but also somehow he managed to switch places with me. So now my entire party thinks that he's me. I wonder if that thing down there is fake. Probably not. Okay, no, it's not. Now my entire party went away with him, and he's just in Twilight Town chatting it up with people. And I've gotten Vivian here, because I helped her finding a grenade in the grass. Don't ask. Ugh. Just checking morph ball mazes here. Actually, yeah, that kind of reminds me of morph ball mazes. Also, I was gonna say, I kind of like enemies having items. Because that reminds me of Super Mario RPG, the first one, where a lot of enemies could just do random spells that didn't seem really like they had anything to do with enemy type. There was a large set of spells for the enemies, and a lot of them had just some of those spells they could do. And it kind of feels like that, just enemies having random extra attacks that they wouldn't normally have. Good morning, good morning. Ah, we found the letter P, so now we can use the full name. And a steeple key. I don't remember where there was a locked door, but I'm gonna trust. Oh, well, okay. Here's the locked door. I guess I must have. Yeah, I fell from up there. That makes sense. Mr. Softener. That's something out of freaking Earthbound. Power Plus. Okay, that's a cool badge, and I'm gonna see how far I am. I kind of feel like it's better than HP Plus Partner. Pretty bird, pretty bird. Well, same technique. Stroke! What happened to those weirdos who were just here? Ah, whatever. It was almost nice to have some company. I mean, no matter how important it is that no one know his real name, locking me up in here just because I know it, and making me guard that name's stupid missing letter, no way to treat a parrot. I really want a cracker. Do place, you big mania. When's feeding time, huh? Scraw, what? Pretty bird, pretty bird. We heard that, we heard you, little birdie. Duplis, that's his name. Yes. Now let's get your name and body back from that mini. And we'll teach him a lesson or two while we're at it. Here's where the chapter gets a bit ridiculous. Because now we got to go back because he just sits in town. Also a little stone on the bottom there. Looks like there could be like an invisible block or something above it because it's just suspicious looking. Let me try to climb it. No? Okay, well, sure. Missed opportunity, I see. Can I maybe open this from... Oh, okay. That would have been made things slightly simpler, maybe. Ah! You know what? I'm gonna fight the enemies this time because I wanna level up. Oh, and there's a Crazy Daisy again. A lot of style. Set it on fire, but it's probably gonna run away. Or it'll fucking murder me. And of course, the life shroom gets used on... Oh, it's used on both of us. Okay, that makes sense. I think it has like 20 HP, so it's still not gonna die, unfortunately. Wonder if this will work on it, though. Let's try. Though I still don't know how it works. Oh. Yeah, I don't understand how this works. I think I'm just gonna let myself die and start from the save point because I feel like this is kind of bullshit because it's badly explained. Also, I didn't really have a chance to do anything there. Press the button that appears, something, something. I'm gonna try it, only this I'm gonna try it immediately at the start of the fight. Good thing I saved also. Antroid. Though that might not be an amazing daisy there now. I don't know when it gets randomized like that. Okay, no, there's just a bunch of normal daisies. Oh shit! I could just destroy them with my normal hammers, huh? Okay, well, let's see, click out. When A, B, or X appears over the enemy, tap that button. Over the enemy, huh? Oh, maybe that, yeah, one of... Because they appear in 3 places. I guess I must be tapping the one that appears over the enemy, so that's where the bomb sits. Okay, I figured it out. Also, I guess her advantage is that she can attack anyone with a hammer-like attack. Gah! Still did somehow 4 damage even though I fucked it up. Interesting. Interesting, so I can fuck up once and still somehow do 4? I'm not sure I'm understanding how it works. Okay, can I... Yeah, I should have probably been targeting that guy. Oh. Does he have 3 armor? I guess maybe Mario has damage plus or something. Oh, yeah. Girls should do. Ah, yeah. There I pressed the wrong button again at first, but it didn't actually fail me. What's that? Dodgy. Dodge this motherfucker. Aha, again. Okay, so it gives me leeway. Lets me press the wrong button once apparently. If I quickly press the right one still. I guess it just doesn't penalize you for pressing the wrong one, just gives you slightly more time than you expect to press the right one in there, if you press it at all. I wonder if you just can mash all buttons there. I don't think I'm gonna try. Anyway, one more star point before level, so just straight up this guy, fuck him. Finish him with the fist. Wow, I keep pressing the same wrong button every time that one comes up. Ah, defense. And this blessing is going half the game. I don't remember when I got it, but I think it was before chapter 2 even. Oh, and he's hypering up, so that blessing was completely pointless. Interesting. Also, now I wasn't 1 point away, I was 3 points away. Same deal. Give me my badge. Yeah. Flowers are really annoying to try to dodge, so maybe I shouldn't even try to use some of my items. Maybe I should have made Vivian use that. Because now I could have been able to do the Quake Hammer. Interesting, that has a... Oh, they're all gonna run away. Motherfuckers! Yeah. Slightly miscalculated there with the item. Oh well. Might have to fight this one. Or... Damn, I move slow in that mode. Oh, Goombas again. Well. And it keeps giving me that button every time. Now at least I pressed it correctly the first try. Oh, what a time for her to be asleep. Fuck you. Oh wow, she was stuck in perpendicular mode there for a sec. Okay, I am gonna dodge all the shitty Goombas though. On the next screen, I'm gonna roll straight past them all. Woo. Okay, let's input the real name now. What? What did you just say? It can't be. No. Why? How? I'm feeling faint. Now it's our turn. Let's get her name and body back. Where would he go to hide? Gee, I wonder where I have to go now.
Well, okay, this is a bit excessive.
Right? It's kind of funny to me more than anything though. I'm happy to walk past this gorgeous scenery and just enjoy the view. I think this here part is my favorite with all the types of trees there. But they're all good. So yeah, I think there's definitely was room for improvement in how Dupless... Maybe he shouldn't have been ambushing us there. Maybe we would have had to find him at the mayor's, for example, and the pipe back to... Could have just made it so the pipe rejects us when we try to go back or something. That would be kind of weird because it rejects us only on the way here, but maybe they could just made it so it works both ways like that. So we couldn't go back to Rogueport, so we had to get our everything back. Which only happens after we finish the chapter, so it would have worked out. And when we confronted him at the mayor's, I guess he would have probably still ran, because, you know, I guess they just want to get us to fight him in his little pad on the roof of the steeple, which admittedly is a cool-ass decoration, but... Okay, do we have anything more item-wise? Not really. No, wait. With my +1 power, Quake Hammer should kill the 3 guy, right? Surely. Yeah, okay, good. Okay, they just missed. Oh, bitch. Alright. Ah. Okay, that whole mist thing was really handy there. Oh, we got this thing out of them. Even though it was eaten. Yeah. Ah. Here's hoping they teleport us back from the steeple when we finish the chapter for real, but they probably won't. But they might. Maybe they'll teleport us to Twilight Town at least. Oh, he didn't even fix himself. Or I guess... No, he didn't. What I would have done if I was making this... I mean, in Super Paper Mario, there's even worse things in terms of, like, ridiculous time wasting and backtracking and that kind of stuff. But what I would have done is I probably would have made this thing not quite as linear. And just some simple shortcut style where you go somewhere longer, then you open a way to get a shortcut. And then maybe I would have just made Dupless sit always at the mayor's house, so you would have to... Then again, if we... I guess if we... engage with him there, it would have to be in front of all my party members, and they probably wouldn't want that, because that would raise the question why they're not suspecting anything still. Yeah, I don't know. Oh. Oh no. I'm not taking the time to look what they're throwing. Which I should be. God dang it. How can you miss a lying rock? I guess if it's fog, you just don't know where you're punching. And I lost all my ability to do stylish moves after hammering. Maybe there's like a different delay after the hammer with the super hammer now, or something. Okay, there was a health box before the boss, so I'm gonna use that one, not this one. Also, I have a vague memory from some videos. Maybe it's not in here. But I thought all these booths... like, there was something that happened with them. Maybe if I told that one boo that I would be mean to him. Maybe that's how that would have happened. Nah, I don't think we can force it. Oh well. Also, why am I going here? Where I need to be going is... through the doors. Outside, I think that's how we get to the top of the tower here. I'm gonna try to ignore the swoopers. Though, I have the sneaking also suspicion, I want to test it. I think Vivian doesn't give a shit about the enemy's height. I think it just rise to the level of everyone. Well, irrelevant, I guess. Now I'm wondering if Yoshi's ground pound thing, which is like both smack, if +1 power gonna apply to each hit of those or only the first one. like in a power bounce or multi-bonk. Okay, I think this is where I was going. Kinda don't remember where the actual trampoline was. Let's check out what happens to Ian's tail when we jump over pits. Drags the ground. So it gets really, really long. Whoa. Whoa. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna sweet treat if I need to. Let's go fight him without paying 10 whole coins. I have items, I have everything. Hey, you again, eh, Slick? You're pretty stubborn to follow me all the way here. Fine, fine, I see, I get it. Let's just put an end to this, shall we? Alright, kids, put on your fighting gloves. Woohoo, it's a me. Sure thing, Mario. We're right here with you. Right there, rather. This creep couldn't take us on his own, so he teamed up with the Shadow Siren. Well, we certainly won't be letting him do anything to our little Mario. You're gonna taste the pain Gonzalez style, Shadow Guy. Very good, my loyal ones. How dare this nameless nobody challenge the great Mario? Mario? The guy who stole your name and body is Mario. That means you're Mario? Sure. I can't believe it. All this time I was helping Mario, I feel like an idiot. What's going on there, hmm? Fight with your girlfriend? Well, don't expect any sympathy from us ghoulies. She's at the party. Looks like yak 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 yak. See, your friends ditch you because you don't have the charisma of me, Super Mario. Oh Jesus, okay, that's gonna take a bit. Technically, you don't have to fight your party members at all. You can just fight Duplis, but I kinda wanna see if I can get through them all and they give me star points and everything. That's some good damage. Oh, that's also some good damage. Oh no, she's gonna... Oh, okay, that was not a multi-bonk. I'm sorry, sis. This Mario is the only person who's ever been kind to me. Mario, I'm fighting by your side from now on. Oh! I've made my choice, and I'm not turning back. Too bad I cannot tattle Gumbella here. Okay, I don't need Vivian health, I only need Mario health and... Ah, I forgot how this even controls. Okay, I feel like I've got sufficient Mario health and flower points. I think she must have like 20 health or something. Oh, okay, good thing I didn't do a spin jump. That would have been pointless. Mario, I totally failed you. Oh. Well. Dang it. No idea how to time that stuff though. Oops is at least easy. Okay, rock. Don't want that. Gonna have to do that. Because I want to flip Koops at least. If I can do that. Ah. Oh, Mario, sorry. No, I feel sorry for Coops. But that'll teach him to be so stupid as to not notice the difference. Jesus. Okay, we might need another sweet treat. No, this time there's no women health coming down almost. No. Ah, good enough. She'll survive something. Probably not gonna have a Gumbella style freaking multi-bonk madness. Wow, she just doesn't like her. Fuck it, another time. I have the star power.
You'd think they start to suspect something after seeing the Shadow Dude use fucking star power.
Yeah, well... Maybe it doesn't... You can't see it from outside or something, I don't know. Also, yeah, fair point. Do they all have defense, or why is she doing 3 instead of 4 now for everyone? Wow, that was weak. How much does Flurry have? I think she was the fattest, appropriately enough. It does seem like they have defense, which is weird. Why is my Shade Fist, whatever? Maybe when she returned after being gone, the badges that I have no longer apply to her now. Such as the Partner Power Plus and whatnot. Wow, someone... Jesus shit. Daisy sang a lullaby in the audience now, no one hypes for me. Wow, how did I miss that living health? Ah. Too bad she doesn't have a super strong attack move or anything. I just want to take the time out from using Sweet Treat and just attack Flurry for once. I guess I can do it now, probably. Mario dear, forgive me. Ah. Wow, the most useless one that I could have gotten there. Ah, fuck it, let's burn him. Start on that. Might as well. Oh shit, Yoshi's gonna do some oh my god. I'm gonna need... I guess I'm probably gonna waste... Oh no, he's doing it to Vivian. Okay, that was actually pretty weak. Works out. I'm gonna just attack Yoshi real hard and use a Super Shroom on Mario. Oh boy, that's gonna just kill him outright, isn't it? Maybe not. I don't remember how much health he had. I don't know how much this will affect my power. I'd rather use a Super Shroom than a Life Shroom. Weakling. Yeah, that should kill him though. Fairly sure. No, it didn't. Interesting. Maybe this will? Yep. Gonzalez, avenge me. Ah.
Nerd.
Right? Shame on him. Okay, my audience is leaving. I need to start doing stuff. Still 3 though. I guess maybe it just doesn't set on fire if you fail that thing. Oh, bitch. Well, I guess it's a good time to do star power and whatnot. Hey, do you think we've seen enough Sweet Treat for this battle? I don't think so. Let's see another. God damn it. All the health. If only shooting wasn't this awkward ass control where I have to pull back and then... God damn it. Okay, this was a lousy Sweet Treat. But I was pretty much killing time here. So if I could shoot with a better control, probably would have been much easier to just shoot the ones that I need instead of spamming like I do. I really didn't think too hard about what badges I put on this, because power bounce would have been real helpful. Go! How dare you try to do this to the great Super Mario? How dare you! Get owned, bitch. Back! I've almost had it. Super Mario sorting. Appropriate enough, I guess. No, why? How? Huh? See, I was in the wrong colors the whole time. You guys are colorblind as well. Rats! You killjoys! Don't kill yourself, come on, man. What? He ran away? I mean, wait, just what the heck is going on here? That wasn't the real Mario. Did we get shell-winged? How could I ever mistake my dear Mario for another? Oh, silly flurry. So, who's this girl, huh? Isn't she one of the Shadow Sirens you guys mentioned? Why would Gonzalez pair up with one of those creeps? Well, Oh, Mario. Thanks for sticking up for me. Well, thanks to her, I guess I came through this okay. No sweat, right? Listen, Mario. Sorry about earlier. I'd be happy to travel with you if you'll have me. Jen has really joined your party now.
Mario, why did you even team up with this creep? Oh, yeah! Oh, I see. Fair point.
Oh yeah! This is for you! Art attack, there we go. That's the one that I'm kind of worried about being able to do because it's kind of weird. But I guess it was always meant to be done with joysticks at least, so... Oh, thank you, Mr. Banjo. That was... I feel like I made up for cheesing Hooktail, because I don't think anyone really tries to kill all the partners there. Mario defeated the rogue who had stolen his name and appearance. Now Mario has 4 crystal stars, that leaves a mere 3 more to find. Also, none of them gave me any star points, so this was entirely pointless. Oh well. And that means his quest to collect all of the crystal stars is more than half over. Now Mario heads off toward his next adventure with his new friend Vivian. But what about Beldam and Merlin? And what became of the doppelganger Duplis? He broke his bones and died. I mean, it's so very late. Where has that scatterbrain been all this time? Go. That was a very important scene there. Are you sure about this? Speak up, Axnot. Yes, sir, quite sure. I pored over all our research of the thousand-year door, and it appears the sealing power has definitely been weakening, as Beldam said. Finally, the treasure of legend, the ancient power of darkness will soon be ours. Listen and listen well. Keep giving the Crystal Star Research top priority. Of course, that also includes the elimination of Mario, that meddling scum. Got it, sir. The power of darkness then, huh? I see. Soon I will have the power that has slept for millennium, so very soon. And when that glorious day dawns, I'll throw the world into the depths of terror. No one can stop me now, all will kneel before the X-Naut regime. And then I, Grodus, will build a new world. The perfect ideal world, yes, a world made by me, about me, and for me. Gak, ak. Very original motivation. You have to admit. Oh, we don't get a chance to shower even. Tech, did you call me? What shall I do today? Will it be dancing perhaps? Disguising? Or will I sing a song or something? I am conflicted. Huh? What's wrong, Tech? You don't seem yourself. Which is more important? Carrying out an order or protecting a critical person? Well, yeah, I guess Mighty Spider Tech was kind of under the impression that it was, but Grodus is just like, fuck it. I'm gonna just do everything for myself. I exist for the purpose of a certain person. I wish to exist for the purpose of another. I do not know what to do, really. What do you mean? No, never mind. Please forget my musings. I do not know why, but it makes me feel unpleasant if I make you worry. Well, in any case, let's have a quiz. A quiz? That's right, Princess Peach. Please answer the questions that I am about to ask you. If you can answer 5 questions, you may use the communicator as usual. What's with you all of a sudden, huh? Now the first question. I don't know, Mighty Spider, I've always felt like... Unless it's like the Joker, and he's crazy, most villains don't seem to be leaning towards the crazy bit, and are just evil, and it's just boring to me. I don't know if I've ever liked it, when they don't have a motive beyond... Oh, I just want to be the master of literally everything ever. This Bowser, with Bowser it's kind of like, even before he was all goofy from the RPGs and whatnot. You just want to kidnap Princess Peach, I guess? I guess kind of take over militaristically style and marry Princess Peach or something. So that's kind of just a very primitive goal, but a slightly better one than just I'm gonna rule the world with the power of destruction. And recreate the world in my face. My image, I guess, is the proper phrase, but still. And like Ganondorf is way better. And all the Nintendo villains seem to be slightly, at least a bit above that. And Grodus is just like, hey. What will happen if you collect some crystal stars? 1000-year doors open. Z. Correct. Now the second question. What is the goal of Grodus, leader of the X-Nauts? To conquer the world? To become a superhero, to get rich. Correct. Now the third question. What is the legendary treasure that waits behind 1000-year door? Oh! Tech, is this... Princess, please answer. What is the legendary treasure that waits behind the 1000-year door? So yesterday he couldn't tell us, because that was against his directives. But I guess he figures that, you know, asking us, it's kind of like Eschaton and Might and Magic 8, where he just quizzed us a little bit and give us a hint at how to bypass his programming to get what we wanted, because he knew that his programming was pointless, because, you know, the Kriggans were wiped out and his goal of his program was to destroy them all, and they were already gone. He couldn't stop the program, but he could kind of like subvert it to assist us in stopping himself. That's kind of what's happening here. Okay, a lot of coins and extremely rare badge and a 1000-year-old demon soul. That sounds the most interesting one. Correct. Now the fourth question. What does Agrodus wish to do with this ancient demon soul? Cherish it always, hang out with it, or bring demon back to life? As much as I would like hang out with it, probably bring it back to life. Correct. Now the fifth question. What is required to seal up the demon again? The sword, magic spell, crystal stars. I'm guessing correct. You have correctly answered all 5 questions. Now you may use the communicator.
Yeah, they should have said mortally challenged.
Yeah, Q, was it okay for you to tell me such things? Please input the message you wish to send. Also, those demons are not mortally changed at all, unless they're what's the phrase? Not regenerating. Reincarnating all the time, I guess. Okay, I'm done. Could you send it? Well, please go back to the room. Thank you. You're still a weak computer tech. Good night, Princess Peach. It's kind of interesting now that I think about. In this game, I feel like the main plot is less interesting than the stuff that happens in the chapters. Like the chapter isolated specific plot lines. But in Super Paper Mario, I feel like it's the opposite way. The grand plot is way more interesting with the villains and everything. But the chapter stuff is kind of like, not quite that special anymore. Apart from maybe a couple of them that I can remember. There's one that I really liked in the end. Anyway, we'll see that when we see that. My lord, I received reports of a great secret in the floating town of Glitzville. Let's ride the cheap blimp there. Come now. You there. 2 tickets. 1 great and evil king and 1 sweet young thing. Good gravy. Bowser, the evil king, and a deluded old hag. Life's too short. What did you just say? Hey, come back here, you impudent little cheapskate. Hey, I'm talking to myself. Where'd Lord Bowser go? Forget that wimpy blimpy, I'll be riding this baby. I snuck into Blissville once before, so I know the way, no problemo. You go easy on your old limbs and take the slow ride in the blimp, Grandma.
Why doesn't she fucking fly on her broom?
Maybe there's a height limit above ground or something. I feel like I remember in some open world game some vehicle did that, where might have been the flying thing in Far Cry 4 or something, where if you got too high up above the ground level it would just start fizzing out and just kind of spazzing out and breaking apart. Now my special dirigible, I don't know how to read that. Deluxe brown bag cami lunch will go to waste. The exact lunch to use in a blimp. Huh? That don't sound good. What's that warning light? Oh, don't tell me.
Check engine.
Ah! Ready to roll.
Oh wow. I appreciate the music.
Right? Bowser's take on this really slow and elegant waltz thing, or whatever it was. Meat, give me the meat. Oh no, now the music is gone.
Why are there just random drowning X-Nots?
I don't know, they're investigating. Oh shit, they're actually hurting. Or maybe there's a Lakito there. Like a ex-Lakito. I wonder if these coins that Bowser collects somehow get given to Mario or something. Oh, whoop. I kinda want to see what the pipe would do. Probably get here. Oh shit, I got a ground pound move. Fuck your flag. Achoo! That was terrible. I gotta get in shape. Who's? Wah! It's Bowser, the Koopa King! Elita, someone help! There you are, Lord Bowser. What are you doing here? I've been looking all over. If I may ask, where have you been, Lord, your sogginess? Swimming. Really? Neat. As for me, Glycerol was fantastic. The fights were so cool. I was overcome. Why? Even at my age, I was shaking what my mama gave me. And then, the hot dogs. Oh my gracious. Yummerly. You have fun too, hmm? Bleh. Lord Bowser, is that a no? That was terrible. Or it was terrible. You hear me? I swallowed the dang blooper. I wanted to have fun. But forget it. It's over. Go get me some solid info on Princess Peach and the Crystal Stars now. All very meaningful interruptions here. Yep, teleport to town like I expected. I can't believe it was a fake Mario all the time. And I just realized I forgot to read Luigi's thing for this chapter. Well, actually, I don't think before
you can probably read it anyway.
Well, yeah, you know what, he probably will offer to tell me that when he offers the selection, yeah. And also the next chapter hasn't really started yet, so maybe that didn't change. We fake Mario all this time, so we were all fooled. I'm so sorry, Mario, after all you've done for our town. Did we hurt your feelings? Not really. You're a bigger man than I, Mario. Such fortitude. You're a true hero. You've brought a shining ray of light to our dim little town. Twilight Town thanks you. Hey, Mario, we need to get back to Rogueport, right? Let's go. Please come back to visit anytime you like. There's not really anything here that I couldn't get at my current skill set, so I don't know if I'll ever come back here. But we'll see. Okay, so before I go to the Thousand Year Door, or to Frankly, I need to get down with the optional stuff. I guess I might as well read that other DRM thing. My dear Mario, I finally learned what the legendary treasure is. It has the spirit of a demon. The Exynos plan to revive the Thousand-Year-Door monster, Thousand-Year-Old monster, and this is power to take over the world. Of course. They're collecting crystal stars so they can open the Thousand-Year Door. They'll find this demon spirit, but the only thing that can keep it locked away is the crystal stars themselves. You must not let them get the crystal stars. Please, Mario, you must put a stop to their horrible plans, Princess Peach. An ancient demon spirit? Jeepers creepers, it doesn't get much worse than that. Alright, that's the background pipe. Okay, now I think... I don't really remember if there was any Yoshi passages or flurry things, but I think that the spike room was in the right part. Let's check out Luigo. Actually, he probably moved, yeah, because I think he was outside there. Oops. I guess the annoying part is that we might not get to hear the Cherry Bob-Bombs versions of events. Because I think Luigi was just outside in the main part of town. Around here someplace. Oh well. Oh no, he's here. I guess... Ah, it's a new partner now. Well, I headed to Circuit Break. Okay, there's Marvel's Compass. Let's hear the Plump Belly Village first. Well, like I said, it's a really long story, but here goes. Once we made the landfall on the Strudel continent, we made Plump Belly Village. Once we got there though, we immediately noticed that something was wrong. We learned from the mayor that the town was ruled by a giant snake named Hiza. He said his own daughter was going to be offered up as a sacrifice to his beast too. So of course, being the heroic, I offered myself up to go in her stead. Brave, huh? Now the custom was for a sacrifice to be dressed as bride, so I got all dolled up. I was one hot sacrifice, bro. I looked so good I fooled our foes and got in his lair. I was kind of rough fighting in that gown, but I managed. Chiffon leery shapes, bro. I finally found Hiza, and the snake had a second head on its tail. Talk about scary. I fainted real quick, but when I came to, I managed to restrict both heads. Reared up, fangs bare to attack, and right at that moment, I deftly lunged left. His gaping mouths smashed into one another and he vanished in a cloud of smoke. A shining plate fell down on the spot where his body had been coiled. Yes, another compass piece. I said it and pointed east to Circuit Break Island. Just as I was about to leave town, the mayor asked me to stay and marry his daughter. I thought about it, she was sorta cute, but I ended up sneaking off the next morning. I mean, I still have to save Prince Eclair from the Chestnut King. And when the marvelous compass activated this time, I heard somebody's voice. It was so beautiful, bro. I'm certain it was Prince Eclair's voice. My heart began to race. That's when I realized that Prince Eclair, I kinda zoned out there. So yeah, we set sail again after ditching town. And somehow we managed to get back there to Rogueport. We're here I am. Man, I wish I could speak to the Cherry guy and see what was actually different about his story. But I guess that part is unavailable. Let's go about Circuit Town then, I guess. Circuit Break Island, rather. Just as our boat arrived at Circuit Break Island, we heard this incredible racket. We soon found out that they hold kart races almost every day on the island. Whoever takes first place in the race gets to rule the island as king for that day. Just as we got to the racetrack, they were holding the awards ceremony. I couldn't believe my eyes. Right there on the trophy they gave to the winner, there was another piece of the marvelous compass. I almost passed dead away. Yeah, that's true, Manuspai. Well, I mean, that was true in the first game as well. And pretty much everywhere. Well, apart from Mario and Luigi, I guess. Whenever he's not playable, he talks a lot. I decided right then and there that the only thing to do was enter the next race. I mean, I've driven in kart races before, so I thought I'd be okay. Boy, was I wrong. The cars were supercharged machines that could send you airborne with their exhaust. Hello, Mike.
Hey.
These vehicles were armed with missiles and bazookas. It was anything goes, bro. Of course, I wanted to get right out of there pronto. Those drivers were crazed. But it worked up my courage and signed up anyway, and my race day finally came. I got one of the best cars, the big green 01. I took my position on the start line, at the start line, the light went green, stomped the accelerator, and something bad happened. I was in reverse. The big green 01 went rocketing backwards with me yelling. I crashed into the wall behind me hard enough to cut me off mid-scream. In one fell swoop, I dropped into last place and wrecked my racing machine. But it wasn't all bad news. All other cars crashed because of my maneuver. Once I got in gear and took off, I was the only car left. I won by country mile, bro. I took the piece off my trophy and added it to the marvelous compass. The compass came to life and pointed towards Jazafraz town in the east. And I heard that voice, Princess Eclair's voice echoed in my ears again. Oh my princess, random words would form poetry spoken by your voice. I'll most definitely save you. Just wait for me, Princess Eclair! Oh, sorry about that, bro. So after that, I got back on my boat and came back here to Rogueport, and that's what's been up with me. Okay. Yeah, I'm Torque, and don't for a second think this dude's telling the whole story. The only reason I lent him my rig was because he got down on his knees and begged. And what happens? He is in it for 1 second before he completely totals it. Idiot! I'm not letting this dip out of my sight until he repays me the 5,000 coin repair costs. Man, I'm wondering about the Cherry Bob-omb. I actually kind of want to look it up just now on the internet. Let me... Super Mario, Cherry Bob-omb Luigi story. Oh, it's called Jerry, perhaps, if this is the correct article here. Yes, okay. Jerry, hi, I guess. I'm Jerry. I'm Bob-omb from Plump Belly Village. Nice to meet you. Sorry I sound so down, but you would be too if you saw Luigi dressed as a bride. I'm serious. It scars me. It was honestly scarier than that giant snake thing. I feel I now have a moral duty to stop Luigi from ever dressing as a bride again. I have to protect the world from my fate. That's why I'm sticking close to this guy. Okay, that makes more sense. Though, I will say, Luigi actually dressed up as Princess Peach on 2 occasions and pulled it off both times. One was in the Super Mario Brothers comic, the one that is like a rarity, I think. It was around Super Mario World time, I think. And the other time was in Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. So yeah, goes against. This game is not canon. Or it's out of character for him to look bad in a dress or something, I don't know. Power Rush, first attack, soft stomp, simplifier, unsimplifier. Wow, all your badges suck, mouse. Right. First order of business immediately. Upgrade the shit out of Vivian. Shazubi! Shazubi! Fire Jinx. I almost said that as Fire Junk, which would have been appropriate considering the alleged Japanese thing. And we're quickly gonna check Franklin's house. Okay, bin is empty. I didn't miss anything. Good. Still locked from the inside. Ah, you know what? Maybe. Now I have to get back to the roofs because I just saw the chimney on that thing. I can roll inside that. Looks like. I saw this guy jumping from roof to roof. Man, he was so dashing. But you know, actually, he might have been a bandit. Maybe that's why he was sneaking into chimneys. And that guy is there for a hint, I guess. Oh, what? Ah, I'm gonna talk to the person first, I guess. I've never seen this in any playthrough I've ever watched on YouTube. Good afternoon to you, sir. I'm called Grifty, the traveling minstrel. I spend my days here in leisure, spinning tales that spin the senses. I know but a few of the stories that surround the town of Rogueport. If you'd like, I can share them with you, but it will require just a few coins. Is there a tale you want to hear? These are the tales I can tell you now. Oh, Jesus. Ah, I will listen to this some other time. I hope he stays here. Because I think that's a story about how the demon was defeated the first time. And I remember at some point... Oh shit. Well, this is appropriate. What do you blokes want? Just gonna steal your shine sprite if you don't mind. I have no interest in passing the time with you, so sorry. Now away with you. Now away with you. Okay, at least that's unlocked now, I guess. I remember those Goomba Koopa and other people coming up somewhere. Maybe it was like... I don't think I read any Paper Mario fanfics, but maybe it was in some discussions about lore or something. Maybe they are mentioned somewhere in the game. Or some fan game, maybe. Because now I'm remembering all this like miscellaneous stuff. I guess that guy tells the tale of the first sealing of the demon or something like that. Let me check on my red partner here. Oh, he's gone now. I've financed him. Now he's gone. Well, maybe he'll be back with all my money. Also, is it just me or did they rearrange the stuff here? Oh boy. I guess, yeah, this is all to do with Chapter 5. Which we might dip into today, I guess. Since, what is there left? I'm gonna... Well, I mean, in the sewers I have the 1000-year door to visit. I'm gonna check. I guess I'm gonna re-explore the sewers again. Anything here I can travel to? No. I don't really remember many places where I could roll down something, under something. I don't remember anything about inaccessible places in Bogley Woods or most places Hooktail Castle apart from the stone blocks. Anywhere in Petalburg or Petal Meadows. I don't remember anywhere where there is anything where I could roll as a paper thing. I guess I could roll under this column here instead of blowing it up later. Ah, you the thing? No, it's Merlovely, so it's different. I guess Merly was in the background, right. Either way, I don't really need to refresh my blessing yet. Oh, Flower Save of Pre is different. Right, that makes sense. Screw it, let's get one. I feel like I've been finding badges better than buying badges. Okay, so where does this go? Ah, Petalburg. Let's check if there's any Yoshi accessible things. Because I think that pipe on the ceiling is something that I can traverse actually later. Which I'm not sure. I think I get the boat first and then the pipe traversal. Is it the background? Yeah, it's the background pipe. Okay. So that's where Merly is. Easy enough to remember. I guess it's not as big a place as I thought. Because there is just literally that other place with a little bandit town thing that connects directly to the left sword. And now I remember where the normal entrance to the Pit of 100 Trials is as well. Oh, right, water. Water? I doing? No, that doesn't even work grammatically. What's here? One of these is the spike. Yeah, okay, there's the spike room. Now finally I can use Vivian. Ah! No, Vivian got a little bit fucked by that. Ah, there's my spike shield. Okay. I want this one immediately, if I can. Exactly as much as I had. Cool. Though I might not actually have spiked enemies anymore as much. Because the main spiked enemy stuff was the rocks in the last chapter. I wonder if Vivian gets damaged by that. Yeah, okay. I think the sailing is going to be the major road opener around here. Okay, here is the shortcuts to Petalburg and Fogly Tree. Here's this place, which is very reminiscent of another place like this, only it was a yellow block. I guess this is going to be shortcuts to... a shortcut to perhaps... Glitzville or something? It would be kind of weird. And just a chest there. Maybe it'll be a later shortcut, maybe to Porsley Heights. Which is like after chapter 6 or something. And this goes to where the 1000-year door is, I guess. Oh, this is new. Okay, so before we do that, though, where the hell was this 1000-year door again? There was the cursed chest, I think. Ah, yeah. I guess I could always get on top of that yellow block just using the airplane, and I guess 1000-year door must be there. Yeah, man, I was excited about where the doorway would lead, but it's just 1000-year door. Oh well. Not that much left. I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do the troubles, I guess. Might as well drink some tea while this is happening. Painted an island over the island that was already there. Thank you very much for that. What's with your tail? I wonder if it's one of those emulation settings that is toggleable for better results. But hurry, don't you think? We should go up to the professor's office. We have to let him know about the princess's email.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Man, next time I forget this teleports you there. Whoa, whoa, what? That was written in the Princess Peach's email? The Richard Treasure is actually a spirit of an ancient demon. And those fiends want to use the power of the crystal stars to resurrect it. How bone-chilling. Certainly does seem to be consistent with what I've uncovered. What have you found out, Professor? This is rather long, so you'd best listen well. Are all of you ready? And you there, in front of the TV, you listen up too. Maybe I'm missing something. Are you talking to no one? Oh, never you mind. Don't worry about such trivial details, just listen. The great cataclysm that I read about in that book may well refer to this demon. It says that a monster destroyed a large town that once stood in this very area. It also says that the 7 crystal stars were actually created by this monster, and that this thing used the power of the crystal stars to try to control the world. According to this book, the demon was defeated in the end by 4 heroes, but only the beast's physical form was destroyed, its spirit could not be eradicated. So the heroes used the crystal stars which they had stolen from the demon, and they cast the evil beast into the depths of a vast maze and sealed the exit. From this I gather that the crystal stars cannot distinguish good from evil. So if they are all united, they could either seal away or resurrect the demon. It seems that who wields the crystal stars determines if they're used for evil or good. I guess we ought to consider not collecting the crystal stars then. It would be awful if we found them all only to have them stolen for evil purposes. Does anyone think it might just be better to destroy them once and for all? That was my first thought too, but further research suggests we can't do that. There's a slight possibility that 1000-year door is weakening. It seems the crystal stars hold the power to seal the beast for 1000 years. So once 1000 years pass, the power to keep the door sealed shut will fail. And unfortunately this year might be the 1000 year. Bad luck, huh? The fact that those goons want the stars now may be coincidence, but maybe not. In other words, we must be ready for the demon's return, even if the X not fail. Oh, I guess I better find the rest of the crystal stars then, huh? Where do we start? According to the map, it appears to be somewhere on Killhole Key. Killhole Key? I'm not familiar with the place, but I've heard countless unsavory rumors. You know, the usual stuff. Vengeful spirits, full of hatred, evil curses, things like that. I'm sure the sea souls down by the harbor know more. You should head there first. Okay, fix the tail. Right, troubles. And also that one email. RDM, not DRM. The Excess Express ran late for the first time in 10 years today. A suspicious incident activated station security measures. Area youth and huge train enthusiast Lucky, age 18, was found taking pictures of an employee on the area near the express and was gang tackled by the local Samaritans. I understand how much people are into trains, but we've got safety and security measures to uphold. Blustered the train engineer. The youth was released with just a warning this time. Shop reporter. This week we highlight Blissful sales stall. Though they've never attracted as many customers as a nearby hot dog stand, the proprietor is certain that any day now people will in fact notice that his shop exists. Early on in our interview, the owner of the nearby hot dog stand cornered our reporter and had this to say: "Who needs sales stall? My hot dog gives you all you want. Only 10 coins now." A minor scuffle broke out shortly thereafter, but we are happy to report that no one was seriously injured. Apparently everyone in Blissville knows how to roll with a punch. Flex your brandy straws because today is with fresh juice. Just blend honey syrup. Yeah, you don't need that. To start, people, wait until you see the next glorious issue. I also should give the cookbook to the cook, but I don't really have anything to cook in combinations. I know where to get recipes. I want that freaking zest grenade that she has apparently somehow. Also, I don't think I read this last chapter. God Bros Bazaar announces a new shipment of bestseller Super Luigi. Get your copy. Graffiti corner. Sometimes I think I'd be better off not ever speaking. Oh, I wish I was still a pig. Morbidly depressed Twilighter. Hey, Mr. Contact Smusher, listen to this. I got the lowdown on a book that can turn anyone into a master chef. I went to the trouble center in the east part of town and recruited someone to find it. If you like helping folks out, you ought to swing by there. I'll reward you. So anyway, you didn't need me to... Oh, I was a... Oh, what a complete letdown. I thought I could put my skills to the test. I was a trouble. That means I can go do it immediately. Okay. I guess I'm gonna stick with the Yoshi just for the speed. Also check this guy's inventory while I'm here. Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. But I wonder if it's the badge. Is it a badge? I'm kind of curious. I'll take it. Yeah, it's a badge. Okay, cool. What can I sacrifice? Honestly, at this point, Power Smash. I wonder how it works. Okay, but I will go in order. Ending up there in years, so I want to say, well, a live stream. Right. I'm in a big hurry. What's something? Okay. I think I have one. Yes. So I'm gonna take the shortcut to Bogley Tree. Now I just need to remember where the shortcuts were. I think down here. And here. Yes. And now which one is it? I'm gonna go by Paper Mario 1 logic and say the farthest from the entrance. Yes, I was correct. Cool. Where the hell is the Elder? I was just here, cool. Oh, is it you, Marty? Are you here to listen to my pontificate for a spell? Or did you bring me a life shroom? A life shroom. Oh, glory, you got one. A life shroom, lovely. Thank you, Martio. You made it before I actually needed it. Phew, here, take this award. Life shroom is like health insurance. I live long life now for certain. Oh, and good money. Half of what I just spent on that other badge thing. Yeah. Apparently shouldn't try jumping over that. Or we get horrifically stuck. Surely I'm close to that one trouble that I've been doing this whole thing for. Well, I will go in order. Ah, this is the one I think. Okay. Jolene, help wanted. I need some cleaning done, motivated workers only. Please meet me in the gliss pit. Sure. Wait, no, it's not there. That's in the east part. No, west part. There's very low res Access Express there in the background for some reason. Okay, my ticket is like infinite, I'm assuming. Which is kind of weird. I guess it's a boarding pass, not a ticket. Question becomes, can I skip this? Apparently I can. Okay, cool. Oh, still cannot get that one. Though, I'm starting to feel that maybe... I don't know if there is a second tier of upgrades for my partners. Because we're kind of past the point where you would get that. But I only remember one more partner. Well, I guess two. Technically, one's optional. So maybe there's more chance prize than you need in the game? Because I don't think there's going to be enough for 2-tier upgrades for everyone. Maybe there is. Maybe I just don't know nothing. Yeah, where the hell is Jolene gonna be? Probably in the office, I'm gonna guess. You're the ex-champ, right? Yeah, the Great Gonzalez. I don't know if you know this, but Miss Jolene is the fight promoter now. You have business with her, head on down the hallway to the promoter's office, okay? Oh, are you planning your comeback? Because that would be so awesome. Not quite. Wonder if there's a trouble that involves me doing a fight here or something. What's that? The news talking Miss Jolene? Go on in, she's waiting. Okay, I guessed correctly where her office was. First try. Hi. Yes, yes, who is it? It's customers to know before entering. Oh, why? It's the Great Gonzalez. It's been too long. How have you been? Appropriate to have Yoshi out here. I must tell you, you've been a big drop-off. We've seen. Big drop-off in attendance since you returned the belt. I was such worried. Our financials didn't look too good for a while, but... Luckily, Rockhawk made a dramatic comeback and is reigning supreme again. Yes, it's been a whirlwind of activity every day since I became a promoter. Wait just a moment. Are you back to fight? Great Gonzalez is return? You must be, right? Yes, yes, you must be. Come on, tell me it's true. What? You want to unretire and battle again? Hahaha, I always knew this day would come. Actually, come on, wait. Let me just find your old registration so we can... Huh? Oh, ouch. I'm so sorry. Told you records of you seem... our records of you seem to be gone. So our only option, sadly, is to start you in the minor leagues again. Sorry. No, no, no. Sorry, but rules are rules. We can't bend them, even for an ex-champ. I'll just go ahead and put you on as a minor league fighter again, then. When you want to fight, you know the deal. Use the locker room communicator. I will not be going over the arena rules again, of course. Bye for now. Interesting. I wonder if there's anything to gain by being the champion again. I need to clear out the garbage in the storeroom. Can't get anywhere near it. I have a problem with garbage. I don't talk about it. Just put it somewhere I can't see it, alright? Not yet locked the storeroom since then. Oh boy, a lot of pants.
Okay, what the fuck is going on in this room?
Someone dropped all their pants. Wonder where I should put them. Maybe I should just dunk them in the toilet, wherever that was. Just sitting
How
there.
exciting.
Right? I thought she was gonna say something really embarrassing, but apparently not. Oh, I missed the pan. Hmm. It'd be funny if I could put them all in this box. Maybe she'll tell me where to stick them all. I need to clear out the garbage in the storeroom. I can't. Okay, put it somewhere. Man. No clues, huh? Just put it all in the locker, man. I forgot what. I guess there was that research paper here or something. Hmm. I guess I cannot drop anything out of this menu. Trying to think. Where the hell could I possibly put it? I kinda hope it's not got anything to do with having to advance in the ranks and getting access to other rooms or anything crazy like that. Maybe I just haven't found. Maybe I don't need to really put them anywhere. Maybe I just haven't picked up all of them. And I just have to carry them around forever. What's with the flies? Is there always a new one spawning here? Because I feel like last time I came in here there was also one extra thing of pants. That hadn't been here that appeared. Well, maybe this will be enough for her. Maybe there's a sprite limit, they just don't spawn. That would be kind of weird. You smell terrible. Oh no, you don't still have that garbage on you, do you? You have to take that stuff far away from here. I can't stand it. I know of a Goomba named Goomfrey in Rockport that buys stuff like that. I've already gotten in touch with him, so just get that trash out of here. Huh.
So you're selling worn pants now?
Pretty much. Hopefully I don't have to...
This game just keeps having more fucked up shit in it.
Right? Goomfrey. I don't remember which one's Goomfrey, but oh well.
The first Paper Mario didn't have anything like that.
Nope.
Fuck were they smoking while making this shit?
They just decided to go grimdark, I guess. All the demons, the town is full of bandits. Fucking Tim Burton world, this place here. I guess the first two chapters were kind of innocent. I think the third one kinda cuts back down on this and said it's just the dramatic epic stories and whatnot instead of it's like, ooh, everything's grimy as shit. I know grimdark's not the right term for this kind of style, but you know, just exaggerating. Okay, who the hell is Gomfrey though? Okay, maybe not him. Let's have Gumbel out so she can tell us about him. Hopefully he will just give me the money, I don't have to return to Jolene. Aha, yeah, I spoke to Jolene, didn't need Gumbel at all. Now, who was it that she wanted taken care of? No. Not who? What you say? Well, fine, let's get it done. So, what are we doing here? Still some left? Yes. Gameplay.
This is so dumb.
Right. I guess we're done with this one, man. I have never had a job this stinky. Make sure you get the rest pay for this, man. Oh boy, I have to return to Julian, don't I? Back to Yoshi then. In a way, this kind of feels after the first Paper Mario. This kind of feels like Majora's Mask after Ocarina of Time. Though those were on the same platform, so I don't know. And I guess Twilight Princess after Wind Waker, and apparently maybe Breath of the Wild 2 after Breath of the Wild 1. There's some darker tones in there, maybe from the trailer, and people speculating. And I think maybe there's some interview hints or something. So that could be a little bit of a trend with Nintendo games. I guess Metroid Prime 2 was more messed up than the first one in some ways. I don't know. And I better get a lot of money for this. You've cleared it all up. Well, here's the reward. Have my gratitude. Bitch! Freaking puny elder paid me twice this. I guess I won't be getting the smell out of that room anytime soon. Helping people is its own reward. Oh, that guy just kind of blocked the door now. I guess I don't really have anything to do with her now anymore. I wish there was a button I could hold to speed up the game like in the SNES emulators and some others. Because these cutscenes of traveling on the blimp are kinda tiresome this many times. There should be another minigame also in the Pianta thing. I jump on these with my new paper power. I don't really care. That's not a missable thing, so I'll just check them out later. Now the mushroom in case someone asks me for food again. Merlee, heartful cake recipe. Merlee, yeah, that's the one in the background. I want to make a heartful cake, but I forgot the recipe. For Mario's sake, I have to keep my shop open. So can you find the recipe I'm hoping? First then the recipe from Toasty. Yes, over in Petalburg, you see. Please meet me in the Charmer's hut beneath the airport. Hurry hut. Sure. Did she forget the recipe, or why do I have to meet her? If she didn't forget the recipe, then she would just tell it to me. If she forgot it, then I should be able to just go to whoever she learned it from. At least I didn't forget where she is quite this quickly. No. I really must know how to bake a yummy, tasty, heartful cake. Petalburg, you must go ask Toasty all she knows. What the hell is Toad? I guess there's not a lot of toads in there. Maybe I didn't need to talk to her here. I have of course forgotten how to get to Petalburg. Is it this? Yeah, okay. Yeah. I guess you maybe need to swim to there. Also, I should have taken the shortcut, oh well. I guess I'll check out Petal Meadows. In terms of stuff I might be able to access later. There's probably nothing here, let's be honest. These fields are pretty simple. Oh yeah, Goombas. Relevant as ever. Oh, that's gonna be useful. Merely assists me in finding out the recipe. And where is the freaking learn the move stylish badge? How does that work? Oh, the effect of the curse has run out. That was a curse? I guess when I return her the recipe, I will renew the curse. That pipe had a coops only thing, so it's irrelevant. Okay, it's not her. Well, there's some toads, I guess. It's a hooktail. It's a skinny. I mean, I'm thin, but that's only one dimension. Playing with Mario 1000 Adore, the game is awesome. Just beat it every chapter. Totally cool ending. I love it. So worth the money. Think there'll be a sequel? Yes. Well, I hope they make a Pepper Luigi game. Yeah, I bet that'll be awesome too. Ah, subtle. Nifty, okay, not toasty. Useless. That's the Peach fan. Mayor. Oops's house. Hey Mario, you're Luigi's older brother, right? That's so cool. I mean, you're cool too and all, but I just think Luigi's the greatest. Dang, where the hell is Toasty? The yellow house? I don't think there was a goat in here. Oh! Okay. Might have been. Yes, hello, I'm Toasty. Did you need something? What? You want to make a heartful cake? And who asked you to? Merlee? Let's see, I know you need cake mix and ruin powder. What the hell is ruin powder? Hee, I wonder who Merlee's making it for this time. Ruin powder. Hopefully she just needs the recipe, doesn't want me to make the cake. Because I won't be able to do that, because first I need to take on the other trouble and give the book to Zesty. Yeah, that will be kind of dumb. Just kind of sick of turning sideways, so just rather walk around there. Oh wait, I don't need to be getting out the sewers. Yeah, that guy's still there. It's just me or is it Mario? I guess it makes sense, it's a background. I feel like Mario's walking slower in the background. Ugh. Did you find this? Ah, I remember now. That's right, of course, wow. Oh no, what shall I do? I have no cake mix, boo-hoo. I can't leave my shop here, oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. I hate to ask, but could you please bring me some cake mix? I'm on my knees. Renew my stuff. Renew my stiff, that's completely different meaning. Ah, that bit is just hanging in the air. Just noticed it the first time. Shame. Literally unplayable. Okay, I think the backpack guy usually has cake mix. I don't remember if it's just in regular shops. Might have to get into some faraway shop like in Glitzville again or something. Let's hope this guy has him. No, does not. Hammerman though, what? I heard about that. Increase hammer power by 1, but lose the ability to jump. Eh. I mean, it depends on my willingness to re-equip badges before every fight, depending on what kind of enemies I fight, and that's just not something that I do. Huh. I wonder what that's about. Is it just the same stories, or... Oh, there's some recipes in there. Have you ever experienced a time when no matter how hard you tried, you failed, and the time you spent felt wasted? If ever you feel such pangs of regret, try to remember this tale, the story of a young man's quest to save a sweet princess. Super Luigi Volume 1, the quest begins. The day dawned like any other, but little did Luigi know the letter he was about to receive would forever change his destiny. Say Luigi, danger besets us on all sides and beg for help. The foul chestnut king has stolen treasure. I guess it's all just recaps. I miss a careful dire task. Though less talented brother was out no doubt inconsequential errand, Luigi wanted to leave a note. Mix a kill mango with a peachy peach to whip up a fruit parfait. These cryptic words were all Luigi wrote before leaving. On reaching the Waffle Kingdom, Luigi, your misery on endless flow of tears, or the kidnapping. Grabbing the castle, Luigi was greeted by Mr. Crip, and then I'll land the second treasure. Okay, so there's a recipe in all that shit. Now maybe there's cake mix in the rich people's shop. Or maybe I just have one stashed in the shop stash, honestly. Might as well check that. Please have cake mix. You don't have cake mix. I do have just a cake, with which I must have wasted the cake mix before. The rat. I guess as I'm here, I might as well go try to see Glissville. I hope the next shortcut is to Glissville, honestly. I probably won't do it, since it seems like they do shortcuts to places where you have to go through like enemy-infested areas first. Or it could just be to that Chapter 7 start area, which I don't remember how else you get there. Maybe I can use my shop points. Drat, you don't have cake mix either. Well, that's not a lot. And then do not have cake mix in here, in the shop point rewards. I guess Twilight Town. Maybe in Battleburg there's just cake mix because the chick who knew the recipe was there. I'm gonna check Twilight Town first because it seems like a more rare item than the first two chapters style. I hope I don't have to go to Glissville again. Interesting now to think about it. There's at least two partners. Well, I guess including Vivian. But Vivian and two more partners then, I guess. That didn't get their names written on them to go through this pipe. And yet still... Oops. They can. So that's... whole big thing is kind of weird. But it fits the theme of names being important for this chapter at least. Spy pouch. No cake mix. Right, I took everything from here. Eliosh Banjo? Do you know where I can buy a cake mix in this game? I only have Petalburg and Bogley Tree to check now. Otherwise, I'm kind of lost. Maybe I'll have to depend on the backpack guy, which I don't want to. Oh, shit. Well. Might as well check this area again. Just remember what was here. Back off. Where was that hole? Watery access? No, I not even need water for that. That's the other entrance to the pit, I think. Ah, and this is this part. No! Ah, I guess that exclamation point is the stylish tutor. Gantapars. Ah, I guess I could exchange my... Yeah. I could play some mini games and get cake mix from that. Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you. I would have just stuck to checking town shops, and I don't think I would have thought about Pianta Parlor. Because I forgot about that whole thing where you can get items. Whew, okay. Nah. Luckily, it's the same general areas here. I guess I might as well try out... How much do I have at the moment? Hello, Clifford Longhead. How much do I have? Maybe I already have enough. 32 piantas. Could be enough. Yes, it's more than enough. Okay, cool. Some gold bars and some other stuff for ridiculous amounts of them. Okay, I do want to play the next game though. Oh wait, I don't have the... Yeah, I don't have the ticket for that. Okay, that could have been taken longer than it did. Thanks to Yoshibanjo. I think I should be able to roll under the column or something. Or whatever was the way to cross this whole section. I don't remember if there is anything here that I need. Items or powers to reach. Yep. Yeah, okay. The troubles are getting more involved. Better than many Skyrim side quests. Hey. That's a know about set and charm someone right. Okay. Too much. 30 coins. Is that exact number for the amount of the piantas that I would need? Because I think one pianta costs 5. I might be mixing it up. Right. Yoshi can jump up. That'd be silly. Okay, we're getting closer to that one trouble. With the mysterious elusive badge. I have a bad craving for a certain food item. Could you fetch it for me? Please meet me in Petalburg. Okay, that was the second to well, I mean, there was more after the elusive badge one. Petalburg it is then. At least Bob Olber is the unique NPC whom I remember. It's kind of weird knowing where stuff is in these sewers, because I never feel absolutely certain. Wait, there's two of them here. That must be the one that's staying on the island here. Yes, okay, I would like to... Oh, god damn it! Litzville. My old nemesis. I need to host an AMA while we travel to Glissville again, because it's that long, or at least it feels that long now. At least the enemies here seem to have disappeared, so that's fine. That fish should just remember my face by now. You also have to wonder, you don't get that much money for these troubles, for the time you spend on them. And the big things you unlock, I guess there's the optional partner. But besides that, it's just passes to play mini games that also are not the best way to earn money. Which is not the best reward for these, like the longest and most serious thing to do in the game. Oh, he recognized the Yoshi, huh? Guess it's a good thing I didn't cook it. Let's buy a hot dog. So it's kind of weird they have that long ass side activity that just doesn't lead to anything that useful. I remember when I was a kid, or just younger, I still felt some satisfaction from completing all these like side quests and such games, even without much reward, just because of like I like the feeling of helping NPCs, even though they're all fictional. Nowadays it doesn't quite work that way anymore for me, unfortunately. Never get quite that immersed. I mean, in games like Witcher or Skyrim or something, I try to do every quest I get, but still. Yep. Playing with one hand now. Maybe there is some big ultimate reward for this though. I can't know. After the secret partner even. Right, I'm going to Petalburg. Wonder where the elusive badge is. I hope I don't have to rely on the random badge entries of the underground guy or the backpack guy. Yeah. Wait, this is Merlee. Why am I going to Merlee? Ooh, Oops. Just too captivated by her sheer beauty, I guess, or whatever she insists on being. This is the path to shortcuts. At least this platform is set up just timed perfectly so that I can reach it without stopping or waiting for it. Hot dog. Oh, so this is a hot dog. I'm going to go right ahead and try it. Munch, smack, gulp. Oh, hot, hot, hot. So this is spicy. Well, this spiciness is quite interesting. Makes me crave more of it. I'm terribly sorry, but could you get me one more hot dog, please? I must have one. I would appreciate it. I would appreciate it if you go drown yourself on this goddamn stream, man. I feel like I should have known. I should have bought just several. Oh. I'm gonna buy 3 this time. Or 4, actually. How much item space do I have? Seems like 5. Yeah, 4 works out then. For some reason, just... It's a possibility in my head that he will ask for 1 and then for 3 more. Or something. That would be kind of crazy. He will probably just ask for 1, but I might as well, right? I don't really want to go to Glitzville again, and there's that Shrine Sprite still there. Dang. This is worse than Twilight Trail by far. The road to Glitzville and back. I guess I don't really have to do any of this. Even, like... I don't know what makes the new troubles appear. If it's just me progressing through the game, or if I need to actually be doing the troubles. Because maybe I could just wait until this point in the game and just do the one trouble that gets me the optional partner, and that would be it. And the rest of these are really pointless and just for money? Because some of them reward me with the ticket, and I guess you don't really know which one will give you the ticket in the end as a reward. That's why you would be incentivized to do them all, I guess. But I surely hope that there is some sort of acknowledgement when you've done literally all the troubles in the game. Achievement, please. How many times have I traveled to Glitzville? Like 4 times already here, or 5? To Jolene the first time, then to get rid of the thing I went back and I traveled to her to get my payment. Second time, then the third time to check the shop, 4th time for a hot dog, and I guess this is the 5th time for more hot dogs. I'm probably gonna lose money globally on this thing even. And the hot dogs are just kind of like a weaker version of Sweet Treat without the time waste. Only 5-5 from what I remember. Oh well. I did use up a bunch of super shrooms last chapter, so... Man, I wish I could just walk to Petalbrook some more interesting way than the Stru Sewers again. Also, yeah, Yoshibanjo, I thought about pointing that out, but I didn't feel like it was that big a deal. But yeah, that guy is a total pig. Well, I mean, we eat a lot of mushrooms and there is Goombas walking everywhere. So already, cannibalism has never been a big deal in Mario universe. And then there's that scene where the Twilight people, children, contemplate eating their mother after she was turned to a pig. I'm so happy to be able to eat another hot dog. I've dreamed of this. I shall devour it immediately. Much slurp, hot. Spicy hotness. Now this is spicy. Oh my, that was supposed to be delicious. Good gracious, I'm sweating with pleasure. I'm rather surprised that it was spicy rather than just spicy. By the way, and I know this is rather rude, but I'd love to chase that with a dessert, sweet. Dessert, the spice of life. That's my new theory I've just now coined. Could you maybe cook some cake mix, please? I really want a piece of mousse cake. Well, luckily for your face, I have a mousse cake stash, so it's literally just here, available in the shop. Aha! I wonder if he'll ask for like cup of tea to wash it down. Oh, mousse cake, I can't wait to eat, so I want. Munch, snark, yum, oh, sweet. Good gracious, I'm quite satisfied now, but I feel like I've been demanding. Maybe I just wanted to be spoiled by others, maybe I was selfish because... Well, because it's such a peaceful place, I crave peace, love, and food. I'm sure that's it. Anyway, let me show my gratitude. Dried bouquet. Beautiful flowers. My bowler replenishes 1 HP. Huh. I've been growing these dried bouquets lately. If you want more, just bring me another hot dog. I'll always be welcome here. Thank you so much. Huh. They better be useful for something. 1 HP. Maybe I can cook them or some shit. I think I'm gonna store the bouquet and the hot dogs. And forget this ever happened. Ooh, okay. I'm kind of considering skipping the batch trouble and just doing the cookbook first, if it's down there. Because I just kind of want to get rid of that. Aha, Signature book and Meyer Down newsletter. Pretty scary place. Okay, and I guess Dower is the mayor of Twilight Town, and he probably will want me to read him the news like Koopa Koot wanted in Paper Mario 1 once. Yeah, to my travel, what's important, so listen up, Mr. Klutz. Ages ago there was a Mater Delish, become bearing his book. Which is an old book that's hard to find, stores don't carry it. But I've recently heard that someone who uses to live in creepy steeple had a copy. Well, you know, I think a mistake is even better than 1 HP, so fuck it. Let's see what she can make of dry flowers. Unfortunately, it did not turn out quite right. Hey, it happens. Go on, take it, Stompy. Yeah, that's slightly better than it was. So it's an improvement. Did you find that cookbook? Hell yeah. Ah, that's it. That's the book by Mater Delish. Give it here, quick. Ah, I see. Aha. struck by inspiration immediately. Kinda hope the bouquets or whatever become relevant. There's a mushroom with honey syrup for a yummy honey shroom. Brilliant! Now I can use recipes that require 2 ingredients. Now that's some book. Talk about effective. Thanks, Mrs. Staggers. Take this as your reward. It said exactly the hot dog. Now I can recipes that require 2 ingredients. That's any time. I'm really going to put my soul into it and cook with a vengeance from this day on. Hopefully she'll send me an email with some recipe. All I really want is the grenade. Or maybe something with the freaking bouquet. But I'm gonna store the hot dogs. Just in case I might actually need bouquets. Or find a use for them. I don't wanna sell Mr. Softener. Not like I use that stuff. Probably doesn't work on bosses either. Okay. Two troubles left. I guess I'm gonna do them in order, so... The elusive badge one, here we come. Hopefully it's within my reach. Probably should be, if the trouble's here. Probably wouldn't pose a trouble for me if it wasn't. I'm after an elusive badge. Let's explain in person. Meet me on the roof of Zesty's house in Rockport Square. Maybe dangerous. Yes, I won't. Do it and do it right. Hi, Mr. Mustache Cutie. I'm the one with the trouble. I'm a pretty lucky girl to have a strapping fellow like you take on my trouble. Well, let me get right to it, okay? I've done all I can to find this one elusive badge, but I failed at every turn. The badge is hidden in Hooktail's lair, of that much I'm sure. I went to check that room after I heard you defeat Hooktail, but nothing. I did hear rumors that to find this badge one has to use the wind. I have no idea what it means though. Anyway, look for it, okay, sweetie? I don't remember any wind in there. Oh, flurry! Flurry, 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 flurry. Fluoride. I'm gonna go see what I can blow off. I was thinking about like paper airplanes, but those are just used for entrance. And I guess in one other room there, where Kupuk was hiding. Now, where the hell was Petalburg again? Petalburg, I mean Petal Meadows. After here, I think. Yeah. The easier way for me to remember where stuff is just seeing what's required to get there. Because I see that plane panel. And I was like, yeah, you get planes just before going there, so it must be here. So now I have to find somewhere in Hooktail Castle with a blow-offable panel, which could be anywhere, and it's quite annoying in places to navigate due to all those lifts. It's kind of sad that Koops' whole mechanic has not been getting used really since Hooktail's Castle, with holding its shell and hitting the switches and whatnot. I'm kind of feeling that maybe the like artists and musicians and writers for this game are better than the actual gameplay designers who did the gameplay and the actual level design in terms of layouts and whatnot. Okay, looking out for weird walls and stuff. Maybe I should just go to the badge room, wherever the hell that is. I think it was near the end somewhere. In some hole. Great big hole, you need to go to the left instead of right. I have not been paying attention to where the stylishes are. Oh, what? Another one. Ah, just before landing there, okay. Well, I wouldn't be too hard-minded by it because, like, the fighting system is all cool. I guess it's mostly just the layouts of places and the amount of backtracking through everywhere, slow cutscenes for stuff. And places like the freaking Twilight Trail and many other places. I feel like they could just be bigger and more interesting than they are. And you know, use Scoops' abilities and other abilities here and there more than they're getting used. Okay, I don't actually think it's here. Yeah, there's just this balcony here. Okay, no need to ever climb the purple thing. I don't remember where the yellow goes. Yeah. What's this again? Ah, I see. Right, that's the timed one. Well, I don't need this anymore because I got my spin thing. I might as well. Oh, that's the curse chest only. Oh no, it might be going through. Okay. I don't think there's anything in here anymore. Interesting. I guess. Oh, I need to remember this. Man, freaking Bob-omb partner is gonna be even bigger than. I guess it's chapter 5. You get both the Bob-omb partner and the ship paper power, which are the two biggest inhibitors to my navigational skills. It's gonna open up crazy amounts of places compared to freaking like the roll into a paper tube, which does pretty much nothing. No, I didn't mean to jump on that. Asshole, asshole, go away. Honestly, I'm just always after more intricate and open, non-linear environments in every game ever. Okay, let's just go to Hooktails. No, I think this should go to the badge room. Or maybe it's even further. But in games like this would definitely benefit from like some shortcuts more than exist now. This first Paper Mario was pretty good about shortcuts. And this one, to get to shortcuts, you have to navigate more than before. And then fucking Glitzwheel has all those boarding the blimp cutscenes that you can never skip. I guess Glitzwheel is just the worst place to get to, ironically enough, even though it's pretty much a shortcut by itself, because you don't have to actually walk anywhere, really. Okay, I think here to the left is the badge room. Ah, go away. Yeah, Thief is good. And also like old school FPS game design. Turok 2, hey. Or maps in Doom like containment area or whatever the E2M2 was. Also, I guess stuff like Doom is just because it's mechanically simple. It doesn't have mechanics that it underutilizes, like this game, for example. That's a big thing when I talked about Coops. Wahey! Goddamn. So, it's not in this exact room where I need to use the wind. Huh. Well, this kind of means I have literally no idea where to use it. Maybe there's more rooms that I can visit where there was something on the wall that gave a clue that I wasn't just paying attention to. Or maybe it's just in Hooktail's area. Because didn't she say that she visited Hooktail's room, or that room, when she heard that we defeated Hooktail? I think Heretic's good enough, and I keep wanting to replay it and give it a bigger chance again, because every time I replay it, I barely like slog through episode 1, and I get halfway through episode 2 and I just lose all interest. Something about Heretic is just tedious to me, honestly. It's like the enemies are slightly bullet spongier than should be, weapons feel slightly weaker than they should be, and stuff like that. And there's less textures, less variety in the levels. But atmosphere-wise, I really like the first 2 chapters. I don't really like Act 3 at all. But I've never actually played it extensively, so maybe I should. And Doom 1 is just too big for me, atmosphere-wise. But maybe purely in, like, layout of the levels, maybe Heretic could be better, for all I know. Yeah, I should play Heretic. I should also play... I mean, I'm playing games right now, even outside streaming. I'm progressing through Iron Fury steadily. I'm playing Rogue Legacy. I've started Hard Reset, though I'm not feeling really... I'm not feeling it that much so far. What else is there? I guess I'm not playing anything else currently, because I don't really want to be playing too many consecutive games. Not consecutive, at the same time. But after Iron Fury, I was thinking about switching to some other shooter, but I forget which one. Interesting. Well, I don't remember how much I played pistol starting all the levels in Dooms. Because I feel like in the original games I just loved the progression of slowly getting more and more weapons and all that stuff. So I never played pistol start. I play custom levels pistol start a lot though. But maybe I should, huh? I think there's always something you can find quickly enough.
Speaking of shooters, I've been playing Viet Doom on the highest difficulty, and I was like, this is pretty okay. But when I looked into the PK3 for the map editing stuff, apparently the last difficulty is just bullshit difficulty. It's not the easiest, but that's not the hardest. And the hardest one is the second to last, apparently. And I tried playing with that, and it's absolute fucking rape.
So wait, the second to last is harder than the last one?
Yes.
How does that work?
I don't know, it's just the last one in the list. But it doesn't have like extra damage on enemies. It doesn't have fast monsters enabled.
Huh.
And the second to last has all that shit.
Interesting. Hi Mike. Bye Mike, I guess, yeah.
Bye Mike.
Oh yeah, I guess maybe Heretic's enemies are not bullet sponge per se, but maybe the weapons just feel weaker or something. It just feels more tedious to kill everything in Heretic to me. Also, it's kinda harsher. Maybe it's my inexperience with the game, but it feels harsher difficulty-wise sometimes, which is running out of resources. Maybe it was just one of those like extra episodes that they added later. The first level of that has the Molotor in the first level. That was BS. I feel like in hell...
Money Spider. The 4-letter R1. Or what?
Oh no, you're making YouTube ban my channel now. It's not child friendly any longer.
Well yeah, it's Antroid that's gonna get cancelled. Like, I literally had nothing to do with it.
Shit. But yeah, I'd rather play Hexen than Heretic. Honestly. But that kinda means I have barely played Heretic, so I definitely probably should get to that. Probably not gonna stream that because fuck that, but I
kinda wanna play Hexen because I'm playing Hexen 2 and I'm enjoying myself quite a lot.
I feel like Hexen 1
when
is
I
just
think
better.
back to Hexen 1, like just the beginning, the fucking 7 portals, it was always so tedious. And I was always getting completely fucking lost in that like Guardian of Steel or whatever.
Yeah, there was one, I to this day, I don't remember what the trick was, but I always get stuck in the 7 portals somewhere. But everything after 7 portals is just my, like, best game on the Doom engine, almost. My favorite hub, honestly, is I think the next one, with the wasteland and the swamp and all that stuff. Whatever else is there, but I really love all the others. And the expansion, honestly, expansion is really cool. Death Kings of the Dark Citadel.
I don't think I ever played it.
I wonder if there's co-op in Hexen that is like officially supported. We could play that. Or you could just play that expansion instead of regular Hexen and just stream it.
Apparently there is an expansion for Hexen too, like
Yeah.
Portal of Praevos or something. And I literally don't know anything about it, but apparently it's not on Steam.
Huh.
So I'll have to Yarhar it if I wanna play it.
I think there's something in the Guardian of Metal or Steel or whatever that I just still don't know how it works. And it trips me up every time. Also... Oh, what? Okay. Now I'm happy I didn't leave very quickly, because that was kind of just unfair. Attack effects B. What's this gonna do?
I remember there was some kind of puzzle where you had to get some like gems and put it into some fucking thing in like some specific order or something.
I don't remember the order. Was it where the Heresy Arc was first time?
I think so, yeah. And I remember I had all kinds of trouble with that.
I don't remember being... You know what? I think I remember actually in my favorite hub with the swamp and the other stuff. I think I remember feeling like it was glitching out because it just... I felt like something hadn't opened which should have opened or something like that. But I never remember getting stuck beyond that point in the whole game. I think there was that graveyard level that I just found brutally difficult, but that was because of combat and not puzzles. So I think I only ever got stuck. Though in the Dark Death Knights of Dark Citadel thing, that was slightly different. I don't remember anything about the church hub though. I remember the castle hub with the gears. I think that one had the caves and some other levels in there. But I don't remember any levels from the church hub. Was it the one with all the not the crucibles, or was it crucibles? Like of the wolf, of the dragon, or stuff like that. I think it was that. I thought that was neat as well. I don't remember being bored in Hexen. I also don't remember the gems being required to be inserted in specific order or anything like that. Chapels. I always remember... I thought it was crucibles, because I remember not knowing what the word means before, you know, Doom 2016, where it was a dagger for some reason. I always thought crucibles were like... well, chambers. Or something. Then I remember, maybe it was some word, I kinda remember looking some word up and it was like a pit on the ground. Like it's sort of kind of prison style. On instead of a cell it's a pit. But that's not a crucible, surely. Huh. Challenge or bowel, huh? Well, pretty similar concepts. Just like gauntlet. Means challenge or glove. Oh, bowl. Well, okay. Way to ruin it. Also, up the staircase, right. I'll be back here when I have bombs and a way to break stone blocks, not ever before. One thing Heretic has over Hexen is the music. There's some music in Heretic that's really cool. And in Hexen I don't recall any music track at all. I guess the very first level at a music track that I cannot ever remember or hum or anything. But I remember when I listened to it, I kind of enjoyed it. It was the kind of thing where you think, hey, this has a cool melody, but the MIDI is really, really badly made. It just does not have any power to it, which it could have because the melody has cool parts. Okay, just trying to remember where I'm going. I'm going to Miss Mouse, so it's out in the town. I guess I'm not gonna dip into chapter 5 today. I'm gonna stick back to more intelligent stream session separations in the game itself. So, not gonna like start the chapter and then immediately stop. That face, does it mean you found badge? Yes. Well, this is certainly the badge that I was looking for. Oh my, yes. Now my sweet promise to hear me out without getting mad. You see, I was the one who hid that badge. It was a little game of mine. I have to apologize, but I knew you would find it. My handsome cheese hunk. You may have even more badge finding skill than I do. I just thought of something. Perhaps I should just travel with you from now on. Because, I'm sure to find lots of badges that way, don't you think? How about that reward? Or, now about that reward, let's see. Take this badge that you managed to find, but I expect you to lead me to more. Now, let me inform the state that you will now enjoy the pleasure of my company. I actually have no idea what her attacks are or anything. Okay, she has that little... I guess it's kind of like the sun in the first game. Doesn't do anything in this area, dearie. Somewhere near... Something nearby, okay. I guess it's kind of useful. Love slap.
That sounds kinky.
Kiss thief. Oh, that's cool. We can steal items that they're carrying because they don't drop them like I expected. Neat. Okay, so here we go. She was the optional partner. Let's go solve the trouble of Dower, or what's his face. Well, I mean, Mini Spider, that's platonic at least. First time she tried to kiss him, she kissed him on the foot in freaking Hooktail Castle because he was doing the flailing arms. Kind of like leaning backwards pose. Would you please deliver the Silver Club newsletter routing slip for me? Please come pick it up at my house in Twilight Hour. Oh, okay, so it's not reading him the newspaper. I'm glad my partners didn't have any comments about Miss Mouse, because then I would have been slightly upset that I hadn't chosen Gumbella to hear her being jealous about her. Kind of interesting that when you go through the bars horizontally, it actually has collisions with all the bars, but when you drop through a thing like that, you can drop through all the bars anyway, just so long as you are turned around, it will phase you through the thing. It's kinda... not hypercritical, I guess it's just inconsistent. But, maybe there is some reason for it. Accept my trouble request in my mind now, that's something. I hope you deliver the Silver Club newsletter routing slip to the Great Tree Elder. I used to bring it myself, but this hip is really growling at me. Will you take it for me? Silver Club routing slip, so we'll use it stuttered. What the hell is a routing slip? I have absolutely no idea what that item even is or means. I guess it's just like an address, maybe? Or maybe not. If he says he kept delivering it, it's something regular. I don't even know. Wait, oh, right, I fall from it. So there's no pipe back at the exact same place. I probably didn't need to do that. I could have gone to the shortcuts. Because I need to shortcut to the Boggly Tree. I don't exactly remember how to get to the right to the shortcut areas quickly, so I'm just gonna go above ground, listen to the slightly better music track on the way. I wonder where's the L badge. Because I know we have the Wario colors badge, but there is definitely an L badge that you can color yourself as Luigi. And of course, if you wear them both, you have Waluigi's colors, but I don't know where to get that one. Might be fixed somewhere. I don't remember where I got the W. W I think I got... Oh, that's the wrong one. W I think I just randomly got from the sales guy. Maybe he cycles through his inventory and he just brings back all the stuff that you didn't buy from him at later dates. Or maybe it's just somewhere lying in a secret. In chapter 6, okay. Thank you, then I will not be worried about having missed it. Well, hey there, Martio. Are you here to listen to me pontificate for a spell? No. I'm here to deliver whatever the hell this is. Why, this is Silver Club newsletter routing slip. You came here to give me this? Well, town's mayor sent you? My last youth fountain bath there was nice, I recall. What? Well, this slip now needs to go to the Petalburg mayor, but my hernia's acting up. Say now, could you take this to the mayor of Petalburg for me? I'm counting on you. All the old people in the game. Luckily, shortcuts provide me a rather quick way to Petalburg, so that's nice. You're welcome, Hazmati. Always happy to visit the stream. Though I can't really stay for longer. I'm just saying, coming to say hi. I'm gonna have to leave really soon. Man, Aryosha's color scheme is kind of hideous. I should have probably found out how to make him just green. Normal color. Murphy, what kind of a man? Routing slip. Hey, the Silver Club approval slip? Is it from the Puny Elder? That old so-and-so? That reminds me, that super blood pressure gauge I borrowed from her was great. Since I'm the last one to sign this, she needs to go back to Twilight Town's mayor. But I seem to have caught a bit of eye cold. To take it to the Twilight Town mayor. Thanks, Murphy. Hack. I guess it's sort of like a... renew your subscription for the newsletter or some shit? I don't know. Let's see how to get to Twilight Town slightly faster. Not here, okay. The shortcuts zones are the same, on the same level. So I guess I go down to... Man, I already forgot where this goes. Holy shit, this place. Hopefully to the left. Yeah, this is the 1000-year door. Okay. Well, Hazmati kind of is. I'm slightly more than halfway through, I guess. I finished 4th chapter today. I'm doing all the side stuff. That's the longest part, honestly. Finished chapter 4. So there's 5, 6, and 7 left. I guess there's like the finale after the 7th one. It's kind of like the first game as well. In that you do have a slightly chapter 8. Okay. I forgot I could just go through those. Oh. Okay, that's not how we get there. Do I... Is there... No, there's not. What the... Okay, then I need to find a way down to the... I guess there's just the freaking badge seller guy. Who is in the very beginning of this place. Whoops. No, I have not seen that, Hazmati. I don't really care about their opinions on games, mostly because they don't seem to be very aware of anything. Ever. I mean, like more modern games. It's not AVGN, but when it's just like him and Mike or whatever his name is. They're just kind of like, we're playing this game, isn't this fun, this is cool, but they know nothing about anything about them.
I've seen that review with like half of my eye because I had it open on my second screen while I was doing something else, and
So
he
wait, just
found surprisingly many things to complain about.
well, I mean, there are many things in Majora's Mask to complain about. I think I found a bunch of things, but maybe less than him. Also, just noticed the little beetles on the fountain. Pretty cool. Yeah, so I guess it's just the AVGN episode, not an Cinemassacre review. Because when I think Cinemassacre review, I just think of him and Mike just hanging out playing some game. Like they played the Doom mod with the Castlevania themed Doom mod, or they played Doom 2016. I guess if it's an official AVGN episode, I have not seen that, of course, either, but it gives me more point to seeing it, because AVGN I still enjoy. And for others to call about our nations in diddly dang it. Now I brought this back with you. Why thanks, you sure are a lifesaver. Oh, and before I forget, here's your reward. Mario, please take it. 30 coins. Huh. I was kind of expecting it to be the next minigame card. Interesting that I still don't have that. We still clubbers have been going strong for 20 years with our slogan. Age? What? We discuss longevity secrets and the like, you know. Maybe you'll join us in 20 years. Ha. Okay, well. Yeah, the Earthbound one I've seen. That's one of those where he was just like, oh, this game's probably shit. It was marketed like being little shit, and then he loves it. Honestly, he probably liked Earthbound more than I did. Because I have some things with it. I think my favorite parts of Earthbound are just the first couple towns, the cities and whatnot. And then the very ending, of course, with Gygax. But all the like more fantastical stuff in like second half of the game, I'm not a big fan of. Because I didn't know it was going there when the game started. I thought it was just being slightly more like American folk tale based stuff, like UFOs and maybe some other stuff like that. Because in the beginning you have UFOs, you have the cult, you have zombies in 3D, and then it goes like to crazy fucking places which have nothing to do with that. And I've discovered this about myself. Whichever it is, a game or a story, if it starts and seems like a promise of one thing, and I go into it for that, then it changes to something completely different. Very rarely do I go, oh, what a surprise, it's completely different from what I was expecting. How interesting, I love this even more. I usually just hate it, or just kind of like tolerate it but don't like it. When there's like a big plot twist in a story that completely changes everything about it from what I was expecting it to go. Like freaking Death Note, one of the few animes that I've ever seen. I was expecting, honestly, I wanted just to be about the guy and Death Note and like his regular life and maybe killing some people sometime and just like the ethical thing about killing people like that. But then immediately it went to this fucking like detective shit when he was just playing four-dimensional chess with that freaking detective master who was barefoot all the time, and it was just nothing like what I wanted out of it. I kinda hated it, but I still watched the whole thing.
That's kinda weird, because that's like the entire fucking point of the entire fucking thing.
I guess,
well,
yeah.
There is the second part when there is like two detective guys, and that part sucks ass.
I don't even
the
remember.
First part with L, that's like really good stuff when they're like fucking fighting each other.
I mean, that
that's
was
like the best.
It was still entertaining because I watched it all, but I didn't go in there knowing that was gonna be that, and so I was kind of disappointed again that it was not just, it didn't stay to the premise that I wanted and it went into all those directions, or just that one direction. I don't remember what was like this, the two detectives, or I remember L. I guess he gets killed or something, right?
Yeah.
He must have, and I don't remember the other detectives, but I didn't remember like a big drop of interest there for myself. Maybe there was, I just didn't remember, or just didn't care because I was like what's the word? I forgot the word when you just go through the entire thing in like 2 evenings. Marathon, I guess. But yeah, it's one of those things. I've also watched that one. I guess it was the 2 animes that I've watched in like my second part of my life. We'd already established that I kind of didn't like anime a lot. It was that one fucking Someone the Terrible, and it's about like this businessman who gets reincarnated as a little girl in like an alternate war. One that shit. What was who the Terrible?
You really watched that? That's a new thing.
Yeah, it was mentioned in the Reddit thread about different things, and I was curious about the premise as well. But I didn't know there would be fucking magic in it and alternate history. And again, immediately I was like, fuck, why did there have to be magic? I just want to see this guy reincarnated in the past and like doing this shit, but there was fucking magic and all that, like everything was alternate history, and I was like, oh man, what the fuck? Why do they always do that? Shit.
You should do more research before watching anything.
But then I would get stuff spoiled for me in case I actually want to watch it.
Just fucking watch the short description.
I guess, yeah,
on fucking my anime list.
That would be
Usually
reasonable.
that's enough.
That's, I
to,
guess,
like warn you about all the shit that you may not like.
Well, okay. If I ever decide to watch another anime in my life, I'll try to remember your advice. Well, Hasmati, be like every action has consequences. This is the butterfly effect. Was it like BAM or boom butterfly effect? Yeah. It's just Earthbound. I guess it's Earthbound. There is something in common between Earthbound and 2 of the animes that I've seen. Both parts that I was not a fan of. And that's how I jumped there. And the common thing is that they changed the original premise partway through into something more than I didn't care for. Anyway,
They didn't change shit, it's just that you didn't know what the premise was.
well, I mean, yeah, but it still doesn't come until like a couple episodes in. And I guess in the terrible one it immediately comes, so that's fair enough about that. But in Death Note I thought like first episode or 2 were more mundane until all the detectives come and that whole thing starts. Whatever. Basically, maybe it's just fair to say when I expect something, based on maybe my ignorance or maybe my just... Well, how I'm supposed to not know everything that happens. I'm not supposed to know a twist in some cases. In some cases it's part of the premise, in some cases it's a twist. Either way, if the story for me changes or is different from what I expected, usually I lose interest because I don't really like to dedicate a lot of time to that kind of stuff on the whim, just on the chance that I like it. So I go into most things already kind of expecting to like it because of the themes or the storyline ideas or whatever. And if the theme changes or is different from what I expected, I'm like, nah. Of course, in all those cases, I still watched it to the end, but I was disappointed every time. But yeah, that's that. Mario, also Japanese, but never did that so far. So that's better. And next Friday we are gonna go chapter 5, because our next Crystal Star is on some island somewhere. So I guess we should start asking people around here, around the port. I know several characters that will be involved. There's this ship that's obviously has to do with that as well, because how else will we get to the island? It'll be just a humorous thing and have a sewer shortcut again. But maybe there will be, who knows? But yeah, there's gonna be that next Friday as usual time. And it's a good thing I moved my streams back an hour, because now our work day is 9 hours instead of 8, so on Fridays I come back home an hour later. So now I'm back to the tight schedule that I had before I moved the stream schedule, but at least I still have some some wiggle room there to be slightly late to work or to eat dinner before stream or something like that, but that doesn't really matter, does it? So yeah.
You have 1 extra hour to do your own thing at work.
Yeah, honestly it's fun because the fact that like 1 extra hour is supposed to be the do whatever you want break taken at any point you want. I feel much more like at liberty to just sit, like just being completely off topic. I guess I can just play Doom or watch YouTube videos more blatantly than before. And I feel like if anyone ever complains, I'm just at the liberty to say, hey, right now is actually my lunch break, so fuck off kindly. Yeah, an hour later, well, I mean, an hour later, I just come back to sit an hour longer at work all week. But on Fridays when it matters, because I stream after work. But you know, streams are still at the same date. I moved them all. Saturday and Friday streams, I moved them. But it was before my workday got longer. But yeah, definitely. Though honestly, my boss, I wasn't sure before. But he is definitely aware that I don't really have things to do most of the time. Because yesterday, I was just blatantly, slightly asleep and having a GTA San Andreas video playing on one of my monitors. And he came like, woke me up, asked me about something. And I looked it up. There was like, he wanted dimensions for our tables, which were in our AutoCAD drawing file. So he asked me about that, then went back, I opened it and I sent him the dimensions over Telegram. And so like, there's no absolutely no way he doesn't know by now that I just do nothing. And I guess it's fine because I'm just there on call to do video editing or stuff like that. That just the more important people don't have time for. But that's fine. When I don't just struggle with not staying awake through the entire day, which is more exhausting than actually working. When I have enough energy to do my own stuff, it's way better. And now that this optional 1 hour break is, I can just do anything. And I feel much more free about it, so that's cool in a way, I guess. I'm just trying to find the best aspect of a kind of worst change, but whatever, doesn't really matter. We'll see. We're moving office, I think, somewhere by New Year, so gonna be interesting how I'll be getting there. Is it gonna be longer? Is it gonna be shorter? We'll see. Anyway, this is all irrelevant, so yeah, thank you all for tuning in. Oh, dang it, Hazmati, stop talking. I need to have enough activity in job. Yeah, exactly, actually, yeah. Yeah, that's my situation. I mean, when I have stuff to do for work, the day breezes by. I just don't care. I like it. There's activity. I never feel sleepy, even if I have slept 4 hours prior, which is like 4 or 5 hours is my normal weekday sleep nowadays for some reason. And when I have my stuff to do, when I'm awake enough for that to start and I don't lose interest immediately, if I'm able to roll through, it's also a very like easy going day, which I enjoy. But when I don't have the energy to start doing something on my own, it's the worst, because the whole day I have to like painstakingly refresh things that I want. Like there's new chapters of stories, there's new videos on YouTube, or I just kind of lean back and try to not sleep too obviously, because I feel like it will annoy all my coworkers who have to actually work, seeing one person just sleep, even though I can afford to technically, because there's nothing expected of me outside. But yeah. Next stream next Friday. See all that. Then goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.